know what I'm saying? I'm here with the champ. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with the champ.
Thank you, Hilltop. Yo, this is a good dude, by the way. You hooked up with the champ. You showing us love and showing us how to maneuver. We appreciate you. You the champ. Hilltop.
Oh yeah, man. You already know, man. You already know.
Salam Sejahtera, a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome on board a Malaysia Airlines flight MH4 from Kuala Lumpur to London. My name is Alif Yoska, your co-pilot, with me on the flight.
I fell asleep in Jamaica, woke up in Puerto Rico. I'm talking business with my amigo. Yeah, this shit here easy like a free throw. Bad screaming hilltop every time I land. In South Asia with a bad thing from Thailand. You know I am. They know I'm the man. I'm not Dominican, but I know Republicans. I know some Africans. I know some Mexicans. Boy, I'm even plugged in way in Pakistan. Got a bad thing waiting on me in Barcelona. She say, where you coming from? I told her Arizona. I'ma push up on her when I leave Cambodia. Then we gon' fly to Jamaica and we gon' roll it up. Then we gon' smoke it up. Then we gon' hit the scene. Ain't no telling where we going, probably the Philippines. Or maybe Costa Rica, or maybe Vietnam. No matter where we go, baby, we going down. And don't you worry about nothing, cause you know I'm on. I got it on me like a racket, this a desert storm. I'm just a Southside baby. You can name a place, but Hilltop done been though. I'm with the dream team, you know we going crazy. All around the world, I'm in there well.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here with the champ.
Thank you, Hilltop. Yo, this is a good dude, by the way. You hooked up with the champ. You showing us love and showing us how to maneuver. We appreciate you. You the champ. Hilltop.
Oh yeah, man. You already know, man. You already know.
Salam Sejahtera, a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome on board a Malaysia Airlines flight MH4 from Kuala Lumpur to London. My name is Alif Yoska, your co-pilot, with me on the flight.
I fell asleep in Jamaica, woke up in Puerto Rico. I'm talking business with my amigo. Yeah, this shit here easy like a free throw. Bad screaming hilltop every time I land. In South Asia with a bad thing from Thailand. You know I am. They know I'm the man. I'm not Dominican, but I know Republicans. I know some Africans. I know some Mexicans. Boy, I'm even plugged in way in Pakistan. Got a bad thing waiting on me in Barcelona. She say, where you coming from? I told her Arizona. I'ma push up on her when I leave Cambodia. Then we gon' fly to Jamaica and we gon' roll it up. Then we gon' smoke it up. Then we gon' hit the scene. Ain't no telling where we going, probably the Philippines. Or maybe Costa Rica, or maybe Vietnam. No matter where we go, baby, we going down. And don't you worry about nothing, cause you know I'm on. I got it on me like a racket, this a desert storm. I'm just a Southside baby. You can name a place, but Hilltop done been though. I'm with the dream team, you know we going crazy. All around the world, I'm in there well.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? You tuned in to Hilltop, traveling everywhere. Today's show is Worldwide Traveler / Passport Bros versus Plantation Bros / Passport Pookies. As I wait for my panel to get in, it's an open panel. Y'all can come on. I'm gonna hit y'all with a couple of videos real quick to show you some examples of this Plantation Bros / Passport Pookies and good examples of the Worldwide Travelers / Passport Bros. Man, let me know if y'all can hear that. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear that. 2 in the chat if y'all could. But anyway, man, you had 2 perfect examples of some passport Pookie sister and a passport Pookie brother. You know what I mean? We're gonna attack the sister first. You know, the sister had if y'all know the story on the sister, she had a story that she came out here to Thailand with $7 and survived 5 months off the damn $7, which we know was capped. The sister used to do dreadlocks out here, you know what I mean? So, you know, she was already capping and capping and capping, you know what I'm saying? I guess get some YouTube subscribers or whatever. But then it backfired on her. If y'all know the story, y'all didn't see it. She basically was staying with these people that gave her some work. They gave her a place to stay. But her and her girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Because she's a stud. She got an American black girlfriend with her. And they wasn't paying rent. So the people want to put them out, you know what I mean? And she tried to make like, you know, they stole her phone or her girlfriend phone, man, but she bust all the glass windows out of there. Now they deported her ass back, you know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all think y'all gonna come out here or go anywhere in the world with an American damn stupid ass nigga mentality or cracker mentality, like you privileged above somebody, and they gonna beat the fuck out your ass and get you the fuck up out of here, you know what I'm saying, real quick. So yeah, man, shout out to Tommy out there, man, and cheese pizza, man. But yeah, you know, so the sister got deported back probably to America, or they sent her back to the I think she came from Japan or somewhere right before she came here. She got kicked out of there, you know what I'm saying? Then you see the brother, he's one of the pranksters with this little Somalian dude. They both American, you know what I'm saying? And the Somalian dude, he just got his ass knocked the fuck out. In Japan, they jumped him and beat him because all that prankster stuff. So now, oh boy, he don't know, you know what I'm saying? His ass about to get movie tied the fuck up out here playing around. I think he might have been in Bangkok, you know what I'm saying, doing that. So, you know, they would have left him stinking somewhere. It's a mentality you got to have when you come out the country, man. When you travel out the country or you live out the country, me personally, I live out the country, you know what I'm saying? And you got to respect the culture where you go at. You got to know how to act. You can't do all that stuff, all that American shit, you know what I'm saying, that westernized Babylon shit. You got to leave that right there because that's going to get you killed. I mean, you know, it's foreigners been chopped up, found in freezers out here, you know what I mean? Just for disrespect. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to act, man. Tell me, you say you can't hear anything? Microphone on. Okay, Buck Travel, you can hear me? Okay. Everything go. Yeah, man. It's an open panel, man. Y'all come on, man. The stream yard, man. Link is in the chat, man. 'Cause I want to hear what everybody got to really think about these situations, man. Because I think we got a duty, especially those ones that's doing a lot of traveling or living abroad. We got a duty, you know what I'm saying, to try to tell these brothers and sisters, hey, man, you know what I'm saying. You already got like a stigma on you because America gonna do the same thing they do in America outside America. They're gonna put you in a bad light in the news, in the bad light in the movies and the music, of course. You know what I mean? So what I think what should have happened with the dude, they should have beat his ass. That would have been a perfect example to show motherfuckers, hey man, don't come out here, don't come somewhere playing, you know what I mean? And so what he said, because he ain't played the whole video, the dude told him I got money, I'll pay. Man, these people don't give a damn about your money you paying. You know what I'm saying? You can't pay for the respect. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna pay with an ass whooping, man, because that could have turned real bad for him. And I think he kind of knew that. You know what I mean? He kind of knew that. My man Cheese Cheese people say, hold on, let me take this damn thing off, man. My man Cheese Pizza say it's a culture thing that Latinos feel free to pass gay. Yeah. Let me see what he said. We're talking about here. Oh, he said the same thing. The damn Latinos. Well, I mean, well, you know, some niggas do that. They think it's, you know what I'm saying, it's cool to do that right there. You know what I mean? You know, it depends on what culture you got. You know what I'm saying? They go, you know, differently, man. But Buck Travel said he a passport Pookie. Come on, Buck Travel, man. Come on backstage, man. Holler me, you know what I'm saying? Tell me, you know what I'm saying, what's your definition of a passport Pookie? Because my passport Pookie is somebody that don't know how to act. There were two examples. You know what I'm saying? The female and the male. There were two examples of passport Pookies. You know what I'm saying? Plantation, bro, you know, that's a motherfucker really don't have a passport, may have a passport, but don't have no stamps in the motherfucker at all. So, you know, they just sit back hating. They watching certain YouTubers, you know what I'm saying? We don't call their names out. But they watching them and they stand abroad, but you watching them and you get the hate they get for other brothers, you know what I'm saying? And you start hating everybody that just travel, every black man or black woman that travels out the damn country because you stuck in the damn matrix and shit. Now that's the plantation damn bro to me. And of course, worldwide travelers and expats and, you know, passport bros, we just, you know, we traveling and living abroad, you know what I'm saying? Just living a good life, man, a peaceful life, you know what I'm saying? Stress-free. You know what I'm saying? To the brothers out in Southeast Asia, to the brothers in South America, brothers in Africa, you know what I'm saying, Central America, the Caribbean islands. So, and some brothers, you know what I'm saying, up in Europe, you know what I mean? So we, you know, so we stretching out, you know what I'm saying? We doing the thing, man. Do I have beef with streets with Keith? In the streets with Keith? Nah, man, that's the homie, man. That's some C3 boys, man. Shout out to In the Streets with Keith and V Swells, the Traveler, and Sin City, Backpack Bell, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them boys, man. See, is there a question right here? Is the Philippines better than Thailand for women? Oh, boy, that's a good one, boy. You about to start some shit, man. That's a good one, man. I would say the Philippine women are more 1970s, 1960, real clingy love, you know what I'm saying? That real 90s R&B love, that's what they got, you know what I'm saying, over there. So I would say they more sincere, but you know, you're gonna get, you just got no other venom, you know what I'm saying? You got to, you know what I'm saying, know how to date a woman and a man and just figure out, you know what I'm saying, if she's real or not. But you'll find them, I think you probably find more real ones over there, you know what I'm saying, for us. Overseas are not tolerating. Yeah. James Jones, they ain't tolerating that old, you know what I'm saying, that American behavior. And it don't matter what race you is. You could be a Black American, Caucasian American, white, Asian American, Middle Eastern American. It don't fucking damn matter. When motherfuckers get over there, man, it's some kind of witchcraft over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Where they get a stupid, entitled, just dumbass mentality, man, where they feel, you know what I'm saying, feel like they just better than everybody. They could come out the country and do stupid shit that they damn do inside the country. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Want to visit Germany? Yeah, man. You know, anybody been in the military, you know about Germany, man. Them white girls love a brother, man. They love a brother there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been, but all my friends that have been, man, you know what I'm saying, they say, you know what I'm saying, it's real. It's real, man. They say go through October. Yeah, that probably be the best time. All that beer, man. Drunk white girls, man. Tell them what they'll do. Oh yeah, home. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's the major strip club that's in Tijuana, Mexico. You know what I'm saying? It's known. They might keep about 300 women up in there. They got, you know, restaurant and motel, a hotel upstairs and stuff. Very, very nice. You know what I'm saying? I think the homie Keith, you know what I'm saying, cause he got a couple of videos on it, you know what I mean? He had some little trouble down there, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know, you gotta kind of be careful, cause like I was saying, back to the plantation roles, you and the passport Pookies, you got jealous, you know what I'm saying, niggas out here, man. And Keith did a live, and you know what I'm saying, he was going, you know what I'm saying, to Tijuana, going to Hong Kong, Tijuana, the strip club. And when he got to the border, he flew into damn San Diego and then drove across. And when he got across the border, they stopped him, told him they knew he was a YouTuber. He didn't have nowhere near 200,000 subscribers like he got. Now he had like about 5,000 subscribers. and they, confiscated a lot of his cameras and checked this damn phone every time he came in, deleted some damn shits, followed him around, you know what I'm saying? Followed him around. So, all that's cartel, you know what I'm saying? All that shit ran by the cartel. So yeah, it could get real, over there, you know what I'm saying? It could get real for, you know what I'm saying, for YouTubers and you know what I'm saying, because you got jealous. It's just sad to say, man, you got jealous hearted people out here, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them, you know what I'm saying? Us brothers, man, we don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, gather together and really work. You know what I mean? But overall, is Mexico a safe place to visit? Yeah, I've been to several parts of Mexico. It's safe, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never had no problem. I've been deep down in Mexico too, you know what I'm saying? So, I've been out in Nogales and Juarez and what's that? Culiacan, way down there, you know what I mean? So it's pretty safe, man, but you know what I'm saying? You will probably get extorted a lot by the police if you're driving and shit like that. So it's best to have, you know what I'm saying, a Mexican or somebody, you know what I'm saying, to be driving, man. And stuff. But you know what I'm saying? Good, you know what I'm saying, pretty decent country, you know what I'm saying, poverty, you know what I'm saying, just like any other country and stuff, but a lot of things going on. How did you live lavishly while maintaining a low profile? I mean, shit, that's how you do it, by maintaining a low profile. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be, let's say, for example, if you living in Colombia, you in Medellin or Cartagena, you ain't got to be at Delirium in the Wall City and El Poblado area every night. You know what I'm saying? If you out in Thailand and Pattaya, all right, you know what, you're gonna be on Walking Street and 808 and Flex every night and all the bars every night. You know what I'm saying? Getting and if you're a man getting these, a lot of girlfriends, I think a lot of guys need to just kind of just date a woman before you start really making your girlfriend in these, you know what I'm saying, in some of these cities that we staying in. Because it's not necessarily the country, it's the cities, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of tourist cities. Because, you becoming a walking ATM machine and that'll make you, you know what I'm saying, lose money. But you want to live, I mean, it's easy to live lavish, you know what I'm saying? You just got to research the country that you want to go to or that you might want to live in one day, do a recon visit. Personally, myself, I've been out here in Thailand for almost a year. I think it'd be a year like April 6th or something like that. But I was coming out here just to really visit for like 3 or 4 months, see how I liked it, you know what I'm saying? And just end up just staying for a while, man, So the safety, I love Colombia, but it's not really, you know what I'm saying, a safe place where to really live, because right now there's a lot of things going on. They tired of foreigners coming in and the cost of living is raising. Even though that's not the foreigners' fault, that's the city and the state and the country fault for raising, you know what I'm saying, for inflation and they shit, because they want to make more money off the foreigners and tourists and stuff. So they're raising the price. So right now, all the Colombia, they want the foreigners to get the hell up out of there. No, I ain't been there. Well, why you want to go to Puerto Plata or Sosua again? I think you meant Sosua. Really tell you the truth, man. The men really don't get jealous. You know what I mean? I ain't had no problems with no kind of foreign men, in their country. Like if you in Sosua, most of the time, the damn moto concho guys, they're gonna be the boyfriends of the damn girls, and you know what I'm saying? I don't see nobody really getting into it with them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, just respect the country, man, respect the culture. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of time, they gonna try to start conversation with you, joke with you, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't never had no problem with the local men in none of these places. From Dominican Republic to Colombia to Mexico to Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam, Cambodia, I ain't never had no problems. Korea, never had no problems. Man, open panel, man. Y'all come on, man. Yeah, Colombia, Colombia is really cool, man. Man, I'll be going back, you know what I'm saying, when I come back on that side, you know what I'm saying, for a few weeks. I'll be back on that side of the world for a few weeks, and I'm gonna hit, you know, Colombia. I gotta hit Colombia again, you know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna hit about 1 or 2 other new countries, man. Check it around on that. V Swells, what it do, man? What it do, V Swells, man? Come in here and chop it up with your boy, man. I'm just going over, you know what I'm saying, things, man. Just going over things. Do you need perfect Spanish for Sosur? Not just to survive, but to have fun. Nah, you need perfect Spanish, man. V Swells the traveler, man. He the, you know what I'm saying? He the that's my YouTube sensei. You know what I'm saying? He gonna teach you how to, you know what I'm saying, get your rocks off, you know what I'm saying? Spanish ain't really hard to learn. You know what I mean? I like to use this YouTube site called Butterfly Spanish to learn Spanish, and this other girl site named Let's Talk Thai with on YouTube too. So to learn Thai, so I use both of those. You know what I'm saying, to learn Spanish and Thai. And trust me, learning different language is nothing. You know what I'm saying? If dogs and babies can learn how to speak, we can learn so many different languages. When you leave out the country, I mean, I know people that know 4, 5 different languages. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing to it, man. I'd like to welcome the brother Tommy, man. He's the owner of Kickin' Chicken. You know what I'm saying? Soul food restaurant out here in Pattaya, Thailand. So y'all come out here, y'all come and you know what I'm saying, support the brother. Got some good chicken, man. I went in there, got a chicken breast and salad, damn corn on the cob, and some lemon pepper wings, man. And a bowl of macaroni, baked macaroni and cheese in that joker. Boy, I was stuff, brought some back home. You know what I'm saying? So y'all go do that right there. See what he's saying. Yeah, man. I mean, Jamaica, I hear Jamaica pretty all right. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say V Swells likes to feed Latinas and have them fort. But that boy Cheese Pizza is just he's stuck on that Latina and fort and shit, boy. That's all you can talk about, that Latina and fort and shit, man. Yeah, man. Open panel, man. But yeah, but let's talk, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, the title is Worldwide Travelers / Passport Bros X-Packs versus Plantation Bros / Passport Pookies. And let me welcome my brother Tommy going on, man. How you doing, brother Tommy? Give me a sound check. I can't hear nothing, brother Tommy.
What? Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. I got you now. How you doing, brother?
Oh man, hold on. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. Let me check my mic. Oh, it's a serious delay.
What you think about, you know what I'm saying? I know you seen them 2 videos. First, you know what I'm saying? What you think about the sister that got deported, you know, because she got a, you know, because you probably seen her on the YouTube thing probably around a month or so ago, saying, you know what I'm saying, like she was homeless and she was living off of what was it, $7 for 5 months. I was like, damn, how you pull that off from immigration? And then, you know, we see that what transpired with her and the people that gave her a little job and a place to stay. And, you know, they asked her to leave because she wasn't agreeing to the agreement, I guess the payment agreement or whatever. And it went from 0 to 100 real quick. And she bust like all the glass windows out of there. You know what I'm saying? I think they charged her with 120 something thousand Thai baht, which is like about 3,000 to something US dollars though. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about that situation?
Right. It would have been. Yeah, it would have been close to about $4,000. I think it's sad that I call it our Americanism, that we can't let that go. And as peaceful as this place is, people can't come out here and just live and enjoy life and let all the bullshit go that's going on in the US. I think it's really sad. I think it really shows that in a way we kind of got like a mental disease, that you can change
Yep.
our total environment and we still act up.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. You see the young black male, and he just walking. I mean, cause like I say, I think the Somalian dude named Johnny Somalia or some shit like that. But I seen when he, he go around. The black dude was the cameraman for the Somalian American dude, and he just go around and damn prank people in other countries, basically, do the stupid stuff, like basically disrespect them. It ain't a prank. It's just disrespect, disrespect all the way around the board. But he just got knocked out in Japan. I mean, they jumped him and slumped him, slept him, sleep on the ground on the sidewalk. Now, his old cameraman, he got his own thing going on. But you show enough Negro America, So you making shit finna look real bad. I just wish they would have whooped his ass and just let that been that. You know what I mean? Instead of giving him a chance, Because the dude told some, I'll pay, man, I'll pay. But man said, man, we don't want your money. That's what they told him. We don't want your money. Like these dudes is so stupid. They can't get, like you said, you get out of the matrix, but you still got that witchcraft in your goddamn head. You know what I'm saying? You got all that little witchcraft they don't taught you over there. You know what I'm saying? That's all it really basically is. You know what I'm saying? The matrix is a witchcraft, it's a spell. You know what I'm saying? On niggas where they just can't get that nigga mentality that they was taught. You know what I'm saying? Through all this Jim Crow and even right now through all the music and movies and everything, and just social media, they don't know how to just come out and just relax and enjoy themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do pranks without disrespecting people. That ain't no prank. You just straight up disrespecting people, man. Just straight up doing it. And I said, boy, it could have ended real bad for dude. Could have ended real bad for him. All right, dude got a question for you.
So what I call them is the I call them the nuisance streamers. And
okay. I think you got a small delay.
So what I mean, so what it is basically they're taking advantage of the kindness and the good-hearted nature of the people in these countries, because they would never go to Colombia and do that. They would never do that in the DR. They would never go to certain parts of Africa and do that. But they're doing it over here because they think they can get away with it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? See, they wouldn't do that with Colombia, like you say, all those South American countries, because they know they're going to get their ass deleted. I mean, quickly, they delete you for less, man. They delete people, man, for grabbing. I mean, niggas coming there with chains that probably cost $200 in America or something. And they'll try to snatch that thing from off your neck. If you do any kind of wiggling, man, they finna boop, boop, right in the headshot. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why they don't go to them countries and play those kind of games like that. They're not going to South America. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to Central America. They're not going to do that. They're not even going to do that in the Caribbean islands and DR and none of them places. You know what I'm saying? But they come to Asia because they think it's sweet. And they come, places like Asia and India and all kind of places like that and try to do that little bullshit and think it's sweet. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, they're real nice people. Oh, man, you know what I'm saying? All of them small or something. Man, shit. All right, you keep thinking that. You know what I'm saying? They come in all sizes, shapes, and colors, just like you. And guess what? You know what I'm saying? Like my man say, they ain't they come up doing
So did you hear
movie time, kung fu, and all that shit. That's their way out of poverty. You know what I'm saying? We coming up playing basketball and football and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we're doing boxing and MMA too, and we dominating that, but they just strictly doing movie ties and martial arts, this and kung fu, and jiu-jitsu and all that kind of shit. Man, they'll come and put that shit on your ass, boy, and fuck you up real fast. You know what I'm saying? There'll be a bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? So, but go ahead, brother Tommy. Oh, I got a real quick question from the chat. He say, why should I go to Kicking Chicken when KFC?
Oh, what I was saying was, did you hear about the MMA fighter out in the Philippines?
Yeah, you got a small delay. I mean, you got a long delay. But yeah, so the thing in the Philippines, the MMA dude from America got killed by a Filipino rapper on camera, man. It's all on YouTube. All on YouTube. You might have YouTube still open. because you got like probably about a 7-8 second delay. Let me see here.
Oh.
But yeah, so
Hold on.
Cheese Pizza want to know, why should I go to Kickin' Chicken when there's a KFC right by my hotel? So you got to support the black business, man. You got to support the black brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of restaurants, a lot of black-owned restaurants out here, just in Pattaya alone. You know what I mean? So hopefully we start getting spread it out. We get a bunch of them in Bangkok, or, you know what I'm saying? And
All right, what about now? Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me right now? Like,
Yeah, I can hear you. It seems like the delay is gone.
okay. Now the brother Cheese Pizza say, why should he go to Kickin' Chicken when there's a KFC right by his hotel? He want to know, why should he come spend his money at Kickin' Chicken when he could go to KFC?
So it's a couple different reasons. So one, you know what I'm saying, obviously that would be us supporting us. And
Right.
the importance behind that is that allows us to kind of, it's just like almost how, everywhere in the US, every city in the US, you got a Chinatown. Where why we don't have a Black Wall Street in all these major cities out here in the world. You know what I'm saying? But you can find a Chinatown everywhere. You can find a little Italy in different places. So it's time for us to kind of, start managing our money together and spending with us, with people that are going to help us build things. I mean, we got brothers out here doing stuff, but we do need support from our people. And then number two is, I got the home goodies. I don't think you're gonna find any place out here that's doing collard greens. I don't, so it's not just the fried chicken. We got the collard greens, we got the mac cheese. We got all those favorites from back home that a lot of guys out here haven't had in years because they haven't been home. And you're just really not going to find the food that we offer very many places in Asia, period.
Right. And so in a nutshell, you got, what I'm saying, right there, support the black business. And the brother got some good food. I mean, I haven't had anything bad from over there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the chicken, from the chicken to the salads to the damn cornbread. I mean, to the baked macaroni and cheese, the lemon pepper wings. So yeah, it's all good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, KFC is just not messing with us, man. You know what I'm saying? We you know what I'm saying, we doing it the way we do it back home, and yeah, KFC just, they ain't got that recipe out here.
Oh, yep. No, I ain't been to Africa yet. Plan on going this year. I'm gonna do East Africa first. Probably Nairobi, Kenya, Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, and probably stop at in Ethiopia, or just do the first two. Zanzibar. You know what I'm saying? We should part of Tanzania, do that right there.
If you get time, go out to Mombasa. This is like a beach town out in Kenya.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely. Austin Holloman almost got his ass whooped in Colombia. Oh yeah. I seen that. They certain areas and certain places now don't want you to record anything. Like so that's like, you could be out early in the morning, nobody on the road. You could be recording the beach or the buildings, nobody out. You hear somebody just yell out, "Put up that camera!" You like, what? Who even said that? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Austin was coming through the wall city, and a little guy. Well, he said it was a little guy, but so we couldn't see what the guy looked like. But the guy, so you could hear the guy like, "Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Put the camera up and record." He's like, "Well, I could turn it to myself. I could record myself or whatever." And the guy, I mean, it's like it was getting real hostile. You know what I'm saying? And Austin got the hell up out of there that night. Austin, he ain't going back to Colombia no more.
But see, even think about that right there. Think about, he wasn't even being a nuisance streamer. He was just kind of getting the general view of the area, and they had a problem with it, and it was almost a problem. Old boy came out here in Thailand and actually was purposely trying to create a conflict. And that's the problem with some of the YouTubers, not all of them, of course. We know who is who, but they're getting to the point where cats are getting like desperate for clicks and views, so they're doing anything to create clicks and views. And it's not just like, we got some guys that are really just, they're going out and looking at the temples, they're going and, try this type of food, that type of food. You know what I'm saying? Where it's not creating a nuisance, but then you have the ones that are getting desperate that kind of don't have nothing else going on in life, and they're doing the stuff like old boy did, trying to create a complex to get the clicks and views.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's just so enough retarded to me. You know what I'm saying? Even the you know, the beefing amongst, you know what I'm saying, YouTubers on YouTube is retarded to me. You know what I'm saying? Like you could, you know what I'm saying, debate you know, issues and topics, you know what I'm saying? But as far as this, instead of just going at another damn brother, you know what I mean, on YouTube while y'all in each other countries or whatever, it's just stupid, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause, I mean, that's the way to get banned from a country too. You know what I'm saying? And it just make us look bad as a whole. This guy right here, who's this? He says kicking chicken was mild or was, you know, mid, but don't get sweet potato pie trash. So I guess he didn't like the sweet potato pie. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. He
Hey,
said,
that's fine. Hey, try the banana pudding. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he said, but in fairness, the lady said her boyfriend was gone in Army and she was cooking his recipe when I went. So I don't know.
Okay, yeah. You know, hey, look, you know, I'm not gonna lie. You know, sometimes when you know you got a Thai person, you know, trying to make food that you know she's not accustomed making, sometimes it may fall off a little bit. That's why I try to make sure I eat my own food every now and then. I try something different to make sure that stuff is, you know, where it should be. So I appreciate the brother for letting me know that you know, that you know it wasn't on point at that point in time, but I think I got everything back to where it should be now.
Okay. But I don't know. How do I afford your lifestyle in my mid-20s? All I have is my master's degree. Well, you got enough right there, brother. Just become a digital nomad. See what kind of jobs you can you know, do by working abroad, man. You know what I'm saying? You work abroad on your computer or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, and stay abroad. And that's how you save your money, you know what I'm saying? Get out outside of the westernized countries like America, high inflation, you know what I'm saying? You'll be able to live 10 times better than you living now for 10 times cheaper than you living now. So in a lot of cases, 20 times better for 20 times cheaper. So it's all good. Start investing in crypto and stuff. Yeah, that's another way. Q, what it do, man? Come on in, man. I got that live link in the chat, man. You got a couple of stories right now, you know, of good examples lately of passport Pookies, you know what I'm saying? So man, click the link, Q. I need you in here, man, because that's a hell of a, you know what I'm saying? You got a hell of a story, you know what I'm saying, to tell. Maybe I got to try it again while you there, my guy. Some of the sweet potato pie. You want a good sweet potato pie, man. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, I'm gonna have to go and see what's up with my pies, man. I'm gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, make sure we got the recipe on point, man. You know, I haven't tried the sweet potato pie in a minute now, so yeah. I've been doing the banana pudding, so that's what I've been focusing on lately. So, but yeah, I appreciate the brother letting me know that you know, that we need to go back and double check the recipe.
Okay, the guy, Chief, people say, no beef, just a question. Why do brothers expect to be treated well by foreigners when non-brothers come to the hood, look at them weird? Uh, it's a difference between people, foreigners when you in America and foreigners when you in their country living. Because foreigners in America, they really American. You know what I'm saying? They you know, they most of them born in America or moved to America, and they you know, all their culture is pretty much gone. Now they got an American culture, you know what I'm saying? So they don't have the culture that they country has. So when you go out the country and you visit or you live out the country or whatever, you will see that, all right, well, the Chinese people in America the Chinese people in China act different than Chinese people in America. The Colombians, the Mexicans in America act different than the Mexicans in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? And all kind of shit like that. So that's why it's a little bit. That's why it's different. And people expect to be treated well in certain places. You know what I'm saying? You know, you Dominican Republic, I love that country, but they're gonna gringo price the hell out you. And you know, they don't give a damn if you, I mean, kind of rude at sometimes, you know what I'm saying? The customer service is terrible, you know what I'm saying? It takes about 20 or 30 minutes for somebody to come to your table. It ain't got to be nobody in the damn restaurant. That's how slow they be over there. So that, you know, you got to get used to certain things in certain countries. You know, get on that right there.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Some of the expectation comes from, you know, we see how other foreigners get treated. So we kind of want that same treatment. You know, it kind of depends on what you mean by the treatment stuff, by how well, you know, other people get treated and what they expect. Sometimes like we come from the US where, you know, kind of we used to kind of somewhat getting what we pay for, at least in the past. You know, you come to some of these foreign countries, it don't matter how much you pay, the service still may be slow. It don't matter how much you pay, your taxi cab driver still may in the middle of your trip stop to get gas. You know what I'm saying? Kind of stuff like that we're not kind of used to and accustomed to, but it may be norms in these countries. So that's kind of where that conflict kind of sometimes can arise from.
And one thing I had to get used to, and I'm still just getting used to it here. I mean, I've been here almost a year over here in Thailand, is that they have no kind of you know, like we got respect for personal space, like in America. I mean, you know, little motherfuckers will ride right by you in a moto in a car. I'm not inches away from your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, even when walking, you like, good God, y'all got no kind of, you know, respect of personal space. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be no other cars or bikes on the streets. You all the way to the side, and they ride, I mean, literally right by you. Like, so, you know, all that moving, you know how we do all that moving in America, the niggas playing in the streets and dribbling basketballs and going side by side. You do all that, you finna get your ass bloop. With the quickness, you can hold your little child hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to learn certain types of things, man, when you go, and that's just a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you ride motorbikes or cars, you think, all right, well, I got the right of way. No, it's whoever get to the goddamn point first. You know what I'm saying? Somebody pull out right in front of you, be like, what the fuck? You be cussing them out and everything, but they got to whoever right in front of you before you got right in front of them. And you know
right, yeah, this is the cutoff capital of the world, man. Yeah, they good for cutting you off out here. But it's just a normal thing here. It's no big deal. You know what I'm saying? It's every day. That's just kind of, it is what it is. They know what it is. They grew up with like that, driving like that. So, you know, we the ones with the issue.
Yeah, it's whew, it's kind of hell. Now it's a pretty. Let's see. What you talking about? Are the go-go bars worth it, or you can't, or can you get a real Thai girlfriend? What, like a real Thai girlfriend from the go-go bar, or just or is this two different questions? You know what I'm saying? It's a couple go-go bars that's, you know what I'm saying, that's pretty cool. I like the ones in the LK metro area. You know what I'm saying? Kink and all them, Mama Son, and there's a couple of them up and down. I really don't go to them. I think I've probably been to all of them like one time a piece, to tell you the truth. But I hear Kink is the best. One. Now getting a girlfriend out of one of a real Thai girlfriend out of the go-go bar, I'm gonna probably say don't do that. But you know.
Let me speak on that real quick. I would compare it to, if you were trying to get a girl out of the go-go, I would compare it to going to the US and trying to get a girlfriend or a wife out of a strip club. It can be done. It's just not advised.
Right.
Right. You know, in Pattaya, can you find a real girlfriend? Absolutely. You have some wonderful women out here. You know, but where you meet her, how you meet her is actually going to matter. You know, the way you date her is going to matter. You know, did you choose her? Did she choose you? Is going to matter. Like I said, like you said, where she works at, all that matters out here. You can find decent women out here, but you got brothers that only go to Walking Street, only go to Soy Bucal, Tree Town, only go to Soy 6, and that's the type of women they're dealing with, and they think all the women are like that. No, you got a whole nother section of Pattaya, Chumbury, Jomtien, you know, Outlet Mall, all that kind of stuff. There's a whole another ecosystem out there. Women that are more dateable than what you might find in Pattaya. Pattaya's a little hard because, like I said, it's like Vegas. You know, a lot of people come into Vegas to make money. Right. So that's the mindset you're going to be dealing with some of the people. So you got to find a woman that, you know, everything is not about money. You know,
Right.
and after you've been here a long enough time, and that's one of the problems that most brothers run into. They haven't been here long enough to kind of understand the culture, to how to understand the dating culture and how things work. Guys come here, they meet a good looking lady, and they just, you know, kind of dive head first. Out here, there's so many good looking women. You don't need to rush. Take two,
Right.
3, 4 years before you find one you really know about it. Because if you didn't get that one, it's another one, in the next store that looks just as good as her. You know what I'm saying? So there's no need to rush. Brothers come out here and rush, and that's where they get themselves jammed up.
Yeah. Just take your time, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, uh Las Vegas, Nevada, and Dominican Republic had a baby, and her name was Pataya. You know what I'm saying? And her name was Pataya, man. And it is real because this is what Pataya is. Sosua, Dominican Republic, Las Vegas, Nevada, they had a baby. Boom, boom. Baby girl named Pataya, man. You know what I'm saying? And so you just need to, you know what I'm saying, take your time, man. You know what I'm saying? Like someone say, man, y'all, you know, a lot of y'all diving head first, and then you get a bad taste left in your mouth. And then, you know, you mad at all the damn brothers, you know what I'm saying? And they was telling you from the get-go, take your time, you know what I'm saying? And start listening to brothers that's telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Get with these brothers that, you know what I'm saying, that's married, and you know what I'm saying, they don't mind telling you the truth. They ain't gonna try to lead you blind. Y'all listen to people that, you know what I'm saying, that's trying to make money. You know what I'm saying? And these brothers ain't trying to make no money. I mean, they want you to come support their business, but they ain't gonna tell you no lie. You know what I'm saying? They want you know what I'm saying, they want brothers and sisters to stay and build. You know what I mean? Like Brother Thomas was saying earlier, you know what I'm saying, stay and build. Uh let's see what brothers want to say.
Real quick, also that you got to remember the guys that live out here versus the guys that are in and out, vacations, short vacations or whatever. You're going to have different experiences with the ladies because the women are not dumb. You know what I'm saying? If you're just here for 2-3 weeks, she knows that, like, hey, more than likely she can't really build anything with you because you're not out here. But the brothers
Right.
that live out here, you know what I'm saying? Hey, now it's possible. Hey, he might be a boyfriend, he might be a long-term thing, he might end up being a husband because it's possible because you're out here for long term. So you got to,
Right.
the messenger matters. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing to keep in mind.
Right. And I brought that up on the last live. Can you find real love in Pattaya, Thailand? I think everybody was like, yeah, but we were just debating like the percentage wise. And I said the percentage, I think me and Q know, we was like the percentage goes up if you're living here. If she think you on holidays, if she like, you on holiday? You on holiday, that means you on vacation. You know what I'm saying? So they like come and say, they ain't dumb. They're gonna try to get what they can get out you until you come back again or whatever. Blah, and then, but if they know you living out here and you plan on staying, then you get taken way more seriously. You know what I'm saying? Way more seriously.
Right, right.
But
Also, where you hang out, man. Like you're saying, like you got rooftops out on you know what I'm saying, at the on what is it, Sukhumvit Road. You got the Hilton rooftop. You know what I'm saying, like I forgot the other spots to hang out, but the beach clubs, stuff like that, like where you know what I'm saying, the normal Thai women are.
Yeah, Three Mermaids and all that stuff like that over there in that area.
Yeah, cozy beach area.
Even Bamboo Beach, you know what I'm saying, that little area over there too, and all that stuff. So the brother say, I got a love-hate with YouTubers promoting Thailand. Been going since 2017. Haven't missed a year. The Rays giving us a bad rap, but I'm glad the flight will deal to the weekend warriors. Oh yeah. That flight is you know what I'm saying, that gonna keep them out because hey, when they see the quickest flight gonna be like maybe 22 hours. I mean, unless you're from LA, you get a straight shot to Bangkok, you might can do that in like 15, 17, but most are gonna be like 20. The smallest flight gonna be like 22 hours. You might could get one that's real cheap, that's like 42 hours, but shit, who want to spend another 20 hours traveling? Then when you got long ass layovers and shit like that. So yeah, that keep a lot of them Pookie Rays, the passport Pookies out of it. You know what I mean? For coming wait over here. You know what I'm saying? Plus you got to have more than, like you say, more than a weekend off. You got to have some time. You know what I mean? Because you know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of the passport Pookies, they just want something that looks like it's still in America. Like, you know, oh man, I gotta have this fake buttocks, man. Get this bitch with this fake ass, man. And you know, she ain't wearing up with spandex all day. They would like to go to Sosua for, you know, saying Dominican girl. At least the Colombian women, they dress feminine. They got the dresses on, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna see all the fake asses like that, you know what I mean? So I don't really like all that fake body shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's already got some little fake titties. You don't see that over here and everywhere, but yeah, they're gonna keep them.
Hey, that's another red flag that brothers be missing, and how brothers get messed up with the women over here. You know what I mean? She dressed in the spandex and all that. She's trying to get attention from multiple people. So that may not be the one to try to look at to be something serious. That's just for fun.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, I be seeing them, you know, they be having girlfriends. I'm just talking about, you know, I ain't talking about the brothers necessarily. It could be the white dudes and everybody else, but they got these girlfriends walking with them, man. They still dress like they inside the go-go bar or something, man. You know what I'm saying? Walking and holding hands, and then they walk by you, they breaking their neck, they look at you while they still holding his hand and shit. Different type of women, you don't want to be telling, man, yeah, this is my girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I've seen that also. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I mean, you know, like what Trick Daddy say, man, you dressing like a hoe, that can mess like a hoe. You know what I mean? Where is she gonna else be? You know?
Yeah.
He said, is there anything like Hong Kong? In particular, you talking about Hong Kong Tijuana? Nah, ain't no strip clubs like that. I mean, I hear the guy, it's called go-go bars, but there's nothing that big. I don't think, I mean, you know, they not that I know of anyway, because that's a big place.
Basically that's Soy 6, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you know, so you won't sound like that, but you know, I know, man, just hit Soy 6, man. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, you know what I'm saying? You can't miss, you know what I'm saying? You can't miss over there.
Right.
Man, easy, man. Come on, man. I left the thing in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you want to say something about you and yoga. You know what I'm saying? Fight coming up, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he said Western culture ain't all bad and Eastern culture ain't all good. Nah, you're right. You know,
True.
there's some good things. There's some good things in the Western culture. There's some bad things in the Western culture, and vice versa. You're right. But America is just it's just something different, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I know you know this, like when you move out the country, or not only move out, when you start visiting out the country, you see it's a whole other way of living. You know what I'm saying? You might not be able to move out the country right now because of whatever resources or whatever. But in everybody here that's just visiting, they want to become expats and worldwide travelers. Trust, believe in that. It's gonna be a high percentage of that say, you know what? Nah, I just rather stay in America, but I'm just gonna visit outside. No, the percentage ain't big on that. The percentage is big on, man. I'm gonna try to set
We got to start
myself
being
up.
real about that American culture, man. It's you know what I'm saying? Not saying it's all bad, but you know, we got some real like mental illness stuff going on over there. You know what I mean? Look at the obesity rates, you know, kind of how the financial situation is working. You know, what they say, 25% of all women are on antidepressant or something like that. So, you know, we got to start looking at that a little differently than how people feel about the US. Is it still a lot of opportunities to make money in the US? Absolutely. That's a good thing, but it's some other issues out there that you know kind of need to be addressed.
Facts, man. I'm gonna welcome Big James.
What's up, man? What's up, Hilltop? I know I said I was gonna come on damn near what was it, like 2 weeks ago I was supposed to come on your show. You know why?
Yeah.
Because like the times kept clashing, man. Because there's some couple other lives that I promised too, and they coming up with the real hot subjects, man. That's my forte, you know. Like this right here is my forte. I got the shades on for a reason because I had a real rough battle on a live, man. Yo, let me tell you something. Here's the problem. I don't even like to say I'm cooking people on lives no more. You know why? Because I just had just a message back and forth with the dude that was really going at it. I mean, like really talking about like if I see you, one of us ain't gonna be breathing tomorrow type. And I'm like, you know what, man? No. We gotta stop that. I'm sick and tired of beefing with us. I'm sick and tired of looking at another dude who looked like me and wanting to punch him in the face. That's my face. Hilltop, you got my face. Tom, you got my face. We look different, but that's my face. You feel like, aren't you tired of wanting to punch your own face? You know what I'm saying? That's what that's why I'm coming in with it. But as far as the whole passport bro things, it's like this. You talked about the toxicity in the United States. I'll talk about this. It's practically taboo to respect chivalrous men, hardworking men, decent men, collared, white collar, blue collar men who ain't about that dumb stuff, who want to start a family. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's taboo to be respectful to us.
Right.
That's bad.
You're talking about in the US, right?
Right. And people say like, oh, you passport bros, you got to go overseas to travel. I mean, to find a girl. What did they say about between 2015 to like 2022? What's going on in the United States? The relocation is like up like almost 80%.
Yeah.
You know why a lot of people are relocating. You live in LA. No, let me give you you live in Detroit. And you go out to Connecticut, where I'm from, and you find that all the girls are really feeling you over there. They like your type. But where you from, you can't even get nobody to look in your direction long enough without ilking you. You get an opportunity to relocate there and get a job, you know that's what they're going to do. And they actually interviewed a bunch of people when they did this news report. It was on CBS, I think. And CNN jumped on it too afterwards. And they were interviewing people, and they said one of the main reasons why they relocate is for a better social environment. That's about dating. You know what I'm saying? It's about dating. So if you relocate into another state, it's no different than relocating to another country. If you're doing it for the same reason.
Well, even that whole concept
McMeezy,
of
come on, man.
Even that whole concept.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, even that whole concept of, oh, these are the brothers that couldn't get women in the U.S. Women in the U.S. are easy to get. Quality women in the U.S. are hard to find.
Right.
They all want money.
You know, like I said earlier, 25% are on antidepressants. What 70% are obese. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like it's easy to get, loving in the US, but to find a woman that's really worth marrying, it's a little hard.
Yeah, the juice ain't worth the squeeze, you know what I mean? To me, man, the juice is just ain't worth it, you know what I mean? Over there in America, you know what I mean? So that's why, I had when I heard what's his name?
Paul. I don't talk about him yet. Me and Paul are gonna have a live, man. We gonna have a real live, and I told Paul we gonna have a solid one, man. We're gonna go deep on it because we're a little bit polar opposites. But he happened to see one of my lives, and turns out he agreed with them and everything I said. And I was like, I know. It's just that, we got to stop throwing fire at each other. You know what I'm saying? Have a conversation. But what McMeezy said is solid. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they talk about passport bros, I'm just gonna say this right here. What McMeezy's talking about is every time they talk about passport bros, passport bro, this passport, you know what they're talking about? They talking about black people.
Yeah.
What they're talking about.
Most definitely.
It's solid. I talked about that on the live, International Passports live the other night. Same BS, man.
Yeah,
that's why I'm always jumping on these lives.
Well, we gotta be okay and normalize disagreeing with each other from different points of views and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that NIGGAZ, I said that some stuff I agree with, some stuff I don't agree with. But I don't have a problem with him as a person. I just have a disagreement in some of the things that he said. Some of the stuff I don't agree with.
What did you disagree with?
It wasn't necessarily, so this one's not really a disagreement, but kind of like the context of it was wrong. Where like you were saying that the black guys out here aren't getting like the top quality, best looking women. So I feel like it's not that we are, like you kind of made it sound like we're not capable of getting those type of women. I think that we got a lot of brothers out there are not shooting for that women or don't want to pay the price that it costs to maintain a woman that's, a top 10 model looking Thai lady. So I think that a lot of guys out here are getting something that they're happy with and they're comfortable with, and they're making it work with that for the guys who are pursuing relationships.
Oh damn, shit, come back on. Jane, I think something happened. He might have clicked the thing. But yeah, Matt NIGGAZ said, here you go. He says mental problems are all over the world. Most of Pattaya chicks are meth heads, but y'all don't talk about that. Now, I
Damn,
did bring that up.
I wouldn't say most. I wouldn't say most, but I would say, yeah, there is a problem with that out here.
Yeah, a lot of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say most, but a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? And I did bring that up last live, Matt NIGGAZ. You know what I'm saying? I brought it up. You know what I'm saying, about the meth and the alcoholism. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these girls are gonna be dead probably by the age of 30 because they got no water, just drinking liquor and beer and alcohol. So that's why you say you got to vent. You gotta vent them. You know what I'm saying? Real hard. Yeah, Matt NIGGAZ, man, join the panel, man. Come on, Matt NIGGAZ, man. What's up, Big Mike, man? What's going on, Backpack, man? Backpack can speak on some of this stuff too, man. Y'all, it's an open panel, man. You know what I'm saying? Worldwide travelers / passport bros, expats versus plantation bros / passport pookies, man. So we was talking about how brothers, you know what I'm saying, and sisters coming out the country, you know what I'm saying, doing stupid shit, making us look bad. Then you got the beef with the plantation bros and the passport pookies. They want to beef with the passport bros and the worldwide travelers, expats. So, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But go ahead, brother James, man, get your rocks off, man. You know, I know you see something on here. Oh, what I was gonna say about
I just posted a live that I did with International Passport, and I go in on my vision of what I feel about Thailand. It's very thorough, and you'll definitely come up with at least 3 different lives off that alone. So Cheese Pizza said, Big James is full of himself. Just chill and let others speak. You self-turd. Now, see, there's a whole bunch of stuff I want to say that I used to do, but I won't. I just say, Cheese Pizza, come on live, and let's have it up. I'm turning the tide and not doing the dumb stuff no more. No one cares about what. What is these two talking about?
I don't know what you know. Cheese Pizza been talking about people farting and, you know what I'm saying.
He's being a peso man. Oh, that's right. Since peso man got dumped off, a whole bunch of people want to take his place. What's up, mad love to you, McMeasy, man. We got to chop it up. Hey, you McMeasy, you dissed me, man. We supposed, when I said I was gonna go over and do my live. None of y'all came over to come on my live, man. I'm gonna set one up. I'm probably gonna do one later tonight because I'm gonna be going out to Thailand, going out to Pattaya tonight, and I'm gonna do knockoff shopping. I'm gonna show y'all sneakers out the knockoff sneakers out here, and do a live on that. I might just do a video or a live. I'm not sure what I want to do because I just don't have enough people. I be doing lives and be like nobody on there because nobody knows me. You know how I was at first, my dude. Your first times coming to live, it's like that. Yeah, you work there.
Big Mike say, I'm in Chile, and no passport Pookies here. I came here for a relationship, married an Afro Latina,
yes, sir.
Chilean woman. She's pregnant and expecting twin boys this summer. What's going on, Big Mike, man?
That's a passport, bro. Big Mike is the passport, bro.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Big Mike, good dude, man.
You know that's a passport, bro.
Down there, man. You know what I'm saying? Down there in Chile, man, or wherever you're in Chile. You know what I'm saying? Dropping that leche down there. Dropping that leche. Making them meat holes and meat highs. You know what I'm talking about?
But and think about it, Hilltop. Somebody running around banging this girl's pay for play. This girl over here got this over here. He can't sit down and break bread with Big Mike.
Right.
Whoa,
he
why
can't
not?
be around Big Mike's wife and his kids. He can't do that. So how is no passport bros? You know what I'm saying? That's my point.
Who
you can't do that.
Who can't be around it? Oh, talking about a Pookie?
Right. Well, I'm not talking about a Pookie. I'm talking about someone like they're getting you know what a passport bro is. If you got some dude running around acting a fool, banging this girl over here, got this girl over here, doing a little pay for play here, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Not even dressing right, not acting right, not being respectful. He can't go sit down and break bread with Big Mike, being around his wife and his kids like that. So if that's
that's
the
a
case,
passport Pookie.
that's right. They
Yeah,
can't be both passport bros. Big Mike is a passport bro. The other dude, I don't even want to call him a passport Pookie. That's just a clown.
So
Yeah.
hey, real quick. So pay for play. That's in the passport Pookie category.
That's not even a
No,
you
I don't
can
care what the
call
man
it
do with
passport
money.
Pookie, but I don't like to say passport Pookie. And one of my reasons why is people on the outside of this whole movement, even just black men traveling, period. They're trying to say the whole passport bro movement is like just a bunch of black dudes going overseas and being disrespectful to women. And as a result of that, they'll say, whenever they say passport bros, they're just talking about black men who are just black men. Black men are bad. And this is in this whole passport bro thing, and then pointing at only the passport Pookies and say these were black men alike. In other words, this is now becoming a tool to discourage all of us and make us all look bad when we go overseas. And the way we coming at each other is making it worse. Y'all got to remember, when we going at each other, everyone's going to come up with the spotlight and like, look how they are. That's a problem, man. Okay. And they managed to be successful. Did you know that back in World War II, they tricked some brother who wanted to be down with the white boys? They pinned a tail on his back and told him to jump around like a monkey.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
And he did it for some change. Here's some strange for some change.
Right.
There's always been an effort to go over to foreign countries and convince them to hate black men. And that's why you go over to other countries and they like hate black men and never met a black man before. That's what that's about.
Hey,
yeah, but I think a lot of that is falling off with the younger generation. Like when you go out to like spots like Korea, like how a 35-year-old Korean person feels about black people is way different than how their parents feel. How they interact with you. If they know you're American, like there's some issues with the Nigerians out there, but if they know you're American, how they're going to deal with you versus an older Korean is completely kind of different. So, with the internet and stuff like that, that kind of whole thing is kind of falling out. It's falling by the wayside, basically.
Yeah, same thing in Thailand. I mean, I think throughout all of Asia, you know what I'm saying, mostly because they you know what I'm saying, because you got the internet now, so they, you know what I'm saying, and then plus more blacks are coming to these countries and they kind of get a chance to see and deal with you in person. But kicking chicken, my man Matt needs to say, he's a kicking chicken man. I said that brothers get the bottom of the barrel because it's true. It's not that they can't get better. Many just settle for the white man's leftovers. I want brothers to elevate. Now,
see that's why I disagree with. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say that brother's not getting what he wants? Who's to say that brother is not necessarily looking for a top 10 or not top 10, but a 10 looking woman, but maybe he's looking for 10 treatment. You know what I'm saying? That's why I have the disagreement, because you know what I'm saying, like maybe a brother likes a woman who's a little curvy, so maybe she's gonna have a little bit more weight than the skinny model looking Thai chicks. So maybe for him that's what he's looking for. So that's what I see, is that brothers are getting what they want. The guys who are honestly pursuing relationships, that are in long-term relationships, they got what they want. They happy. They smiling. That's the important part. You know what I'm saying? It don't really matter if she's a model or whatever. What is that man happy? You know what I'm saying? Is he productive? And you know what I'm saying? Is that man happy? Is he getting a better deal than what he's getting in the U.S.?
Yeah, I mean,
in other countries,
I agree with you and Matt Neezy on that right there, because Matt Neezy got a point, and then because you got a point too, because as long as the brother get what he want and he's happy with that, that's the only thing that matters. It shouldn't be, oh man, she's a damn model. But I agree with Matt Neezy too. Like, damn, like some of this shit, like, hold on, brother, God damn, now you can't. Some of these women you could get in the damn States, man. You know what I'm saying? But no, did you say with the squeeze, the mentality?
That's what I talked about
from the you know what I'm saying? So
a lot of people leave the treatment out of the conversation, and that's got to be part of the conversation, is the treatment. You know what I'm saying?
Have y'all? I know y'all have seen dudes who did it right and went to Brazil and Colombia, and you saw them with women that we usually don't even try to talk to in the States, because it's like, oh, she ain't gonna talk to me. I know y'all seen it. It's all good, but it's we can get those girls. Now you get a brother that's I talked about this. You get a brother that really cleaned up in his life. He's fit, skin is right, hair right, teeth right, finance right, and he's like a pharmacist or a doctor or orthopedic surgeon or a lawyer or something like that. And they know how to talk to women, speak 2 different languages or 3, could play the guitar. I'm really throwing it all on it. I'm throwing it all on there.
I don't even think you need all
like
that.
I'm just because I met brothers on that level. I've met them.
Yeah.
And the women that they can get and the women that they have get, and I've seen it in real time, are, you know, they take your breath away. But the good part about it is a lot of these brothers just get a good one and just build a family. That's good examples. So it's okay for us to get mad, for McNeasy to get mad when they see brothers dating way below the barrel, and they can get something much better. They're not moving right. They're not walking right. They're not attacking right, because it reflects on us. As much as we would like to say, oh, that's those passport bros, it still reflects on all of us. Why? Because he's black.
Yeah, man.
And then at the same time, well, no, I was just gonna say, I'll sum it up. Then at the same time, you'll see a white dude get the same level of girl, and the white dude's like 30 different levels below the this brother. And they say, well, how is that? Is it because the white dude looks better, he's got better game? Trust me, they don't.
Yeah, right. You're right. You're right on that. Right. But it's when it comes down to what the black guy is choosing, what he's looking for, what he's willing to say. Hey, I got X, Y, and Z coming out of old girl. I'm happy with that. So it's kind of hard to demonize those guys because they're getting what they're looking for, what they're asking for, what they want. You know what I'm saying? So, and like you said, and I was saying about the part where you were talking about, oh, guys got to be a lawyer, doctor, and all that. If a guy's got his money at least decent, he's in shape. You know what I'm saying? He's a decent looking guy. He carries himself well, not like a thug, not like a Pookie. Yeah, he can even get those quality girls. He don't even need to necessarily be a lawyer, doctor. He could be, a truck driver in the U.S. and he can get high level women in Asia.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Just being in shape is a big thing right there.
I didn't say you gotta be, because I don't have all those points, and I do very well. I have done very well in my life as far as women. I do not. I will never have anything to complain about. Never, ever, 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 ever. When it comes to women, I've let good ones get away and knew it and still let it happen.
My man, Mantino say they getting leftovers with a kid in Thailand. Fuck out of here. I mean, yeah, you get a bunch of kids.
It's not like that. It's not that bad.
Yeah, it ain't like that. You know, because
I'm in Thailand now.
They kids gonna stay with parents and brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? But you in America, you got 4 different baby daddies to deal with, and you got to deal with them kids because ain't gonna deal with your kids because she gonna be like, you gotta treat my kid better than your kids. Anytime you do something,
it's yours.
Yeah,
and once again, the treatment is left out of the conversation. That man who was with that Thai chick who got a kid or not, I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, he's getting treated like a king. He's getting fresh orange juice squeezed for him in the morning. He's getting his meals prepared for him. He's getting his shoulders rubbed when they go to the movies. He's getting all those little things, all that little treatment. I guarantee you he's getting. He's not with that average woman for no reason at all. He's with her for a reason.
Now, Matt needs to say, and let me add on to that. You could have your kids, right? And then you give it a woman in America, and then she got her kids. Now, you and her kids, her and her kids stay with you. You got to do something for them every goddamn day. They got all, she got 4 kids, 3 different baby damn daddies. And every time you do something for your damn kids, you got to do something for her kids again, even though you do something for her kids every goddamn day. And then you get treated like a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with these damn kids every day because the kids ain't even with the damn, so the girls up here, the kids is back home in the province. Man, these say sexual permissive single baby mamas are very prominent in Pattaya. Like I said, that goes back to that, the alcohol and the drugs, you know what I'm saying, on something, so, but you got sexual, the damn foreigners are sexual permissive. When you damn out of the country, I think everybody want to bust a couple on off, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to get their rocks off when they go somewhere, you know what I mean, especially out the country. But man, my knees, he say, okay, we'll see.
And then, like I said, and then there's not the conversation about the Thai 5. You know, where you're talking about, you know, a woman that's a 5 here that would be a 7 in the U.S. There's just better looking women abroad than there is generally in the U.S., especially in the
Now,
places that,
that's
especially in the
facts.
places that guys are going. So at the end of the day, he's still getting a better deal over here, even if she has a kid.
And that's facts, you know what I'm saying? Because America, like, hell, might be the top obese country in the world. You know what I mean? And so everybody know America now is overweight, out of shape. You know what I'm saying? Matt Neezy got a
Tommy
question for
McNeese.
you. He said, why doesn't Tommy have any black people on the wall in his restaurant? Matt Neezy got
That is a very good question. I where I'm at, there's a lot of Russians in the area where I'm at, and it tends to create a lot of political conversations, a lot of feelings and stuff like that. So I've chosen to leave my walls bare. So it's not like I don't have no black people on the wall and I got, you know, all these like white people on the wall. I don't have really anything on my wall right now. I think I got an advertisement for a boat trip. Like that's the only thing I have on my wall. So and see, that's why I say like conversations kind of get disingenuous, because he's bringing up like, oh, I don't have any black people on my walls, but it's not like I have white people on my wall anyway, or Thai people. I have no people on my walls. So that's kind of the reason I don't do it, because that can, you know, certain imagery can kind of mess with your business. You got to be careful the way you present your business, how you present yourself. You know what I'm saying? Different things like that, because you will have a diverse customer base out in the area where my shop is. So I chose to go
okay.
with nothing.
Matt Neezy, what you say that's cap? I think you were talking about the prior conversation, I believe. But what you say was cap, and James, you got a cheese pizza, man. He on you, man, in this chat, man. I don't know what.
No,
If you
he's
know
not
you
on me. That's just hating. He's not saying anything less legitimate. In other words, if in order for you to actually get me, like if I say something and you counter it with a more detailed fact that proves me wrong or makes me look bad, that's the way to get me. But just saying I'm stupid, I'm gay, or I'm not so good, I'm whatever, that's not gonna get me. I've been getting like that since the day I was born. I was tormented all my life, man. I'm built now. It's like it's just normal. It's regular conversation. That's not gonna hurt me.
It's an open panel, man. Y'all hit the like button, hit subscribe button.
And
You know
he
what I'm
says
saying?
them hoes just want your money. I'm living proof, and there's people who will come on lives and will prove it, that I don't do pay for play out here in Thailand. I've had dudes try to hook me up with girls who were bad and wanted less money than they normally asked for. I'm
Matt
talking
Neezy,
about like
man,
$30. I still was like, no, I don't do pay for play. I get girls. I mean,
click the link, Matt Neezy. Click the
I'm
link,
good
man.
with
He want
Thailand, man.
he got
Thailand
another
is a playground, but I want that. I want more.
he say Tommy Matt Neezy say, nah, homie, your restaurant is essentially a Thai restaurant with no Negroes in sight. Don't talk Black Wall Street, but have no black representation in your
See,
spot.
this is what where people start having the problems with Nagneezy. Obviously, you haven't spent time around my restaurant. I daily get a lot of
What's
ex-military
your
guys
restaurant?
who live out in Proximate kicking chicken. So, you like I said, here's where, you know,
Yeah,
we got
I'll eat
somebody
there
talking
today.
about something they don't know. They don't know what they're talking about. They obviously haven't spent time around my restaurant or in the area, or you would obviously see any of the other restaurants around, the Thai restaurant across the street. They can definitely see the difference between my customer base and their customer base. So, you know, like I said, it doesn't even
Oh,
make
you the
sense.
one with the chicken and waffles.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes. So
Is that
obviously I'm gonna get a lot more, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we have stuff that, you know, we can find back home and that we can get back home in the States that we'd be looking for. So obviously I'm gonna get a good amount of a black customer base.
Okay, man, we're
Stupid
gonna
comment.
welcome Matt Neezy. Welcome Matt Neezy onto the panel, man. What's going on?
what
Him and
time your
Yogi
restaurant open today? Measy, your mic
Should
is
be
muted.
we open at 1 till 10:30.
Okay, I'm gonna come eat there today. I was looking for a restaurant to eat at today. I'll bring some people too.
I'll be there after 5.
After 5? All right,
Yes.
I'll come when you are. Then I'll probably because it's another. I'm today is an eating out day because it's a new month and at the beginning of every month I eat bad food. I get to eat whatever the hell I want. Bow. I'm talking about
What's
chocolate
going
cake.
on, Mac? What's going on,
everything.
Mac? Neasy?
What's up,
Hey,
man?
what's up, brothers? How y'all doing?
What's up?
Pretty good, man. We got the fight coming up in October, so it's gonna be
Yeah,
real.
I ain't promoting that. I ain't promoting that fight, man. Let me see a contract. I ain't promoting that bullshit until I see a contract. But yo, on the restaurant tip, right? Homie said I don't know what I'm talking about. I was in your restaurant, brother, because I support black business, and there was a picture of the Tide King on the wall, like every business has, and there was no Negroes in sight. It was a bunch of Thai people in there. And I'm like, you promoting blackity black Wall Street, and you scared to put black people up in your restaurant. Don't talk that
Are,
black shit when you're not
are you a
repping.
businessman in Thailand? Are you a businessman in Thailand?
Well, what kind of dumbass question is that? No, I'm not.
Oh,
Then what are you talking about then?
Hey, somebody got the YouTube open because it's an echo. That might be you, Matt Nees. You might have to close out your YouTube part. Or
Nah, I close my YouTube out and I have headphones on because it's 5:30 in the morning. But see how the
okay.
brother asked me if I had a business in Thailand. That has nothing to do with the fact that I said this brother has a soul food restaurant with not a Negro in sight. And he's talking about the demographics of Pratumnak. So what? Them Russians got Russian representation on their walls. You talking Black Wall Street, we gotta support each other and this and that, and you scared to put a black man on the wall. Don't sell me no soul food restaurant and I go in there and it look like you know Jenny Wong's Chinese spot. Stop it. Be proud of your people and put your people up on the wall. Then maybe more people will patronize your spot. And I've been there.
I don't see any pictures.
He got a picture of the king on there, and
You do?
most restaurants do have that. But I'm saying he ain't got no brothers on the wall. What kind of
You
shit is that?
you almost have to do that, right?
Probably,
You have
or
you have
it's probably not. You know, it's probably not legally mandated, but obviously, if you don't, it's going to be seen as disrespectful. But what I'm
yeah,
saying
probably.
is that doesn't mean you can't have representation of your own people on the wall. And you know why it isn't? Because it's not a soul food restaurant. It's not a black owned restaurant. It's a Thai owned restaurant to the tune of 51%. So when you walk in that bitch, it don't feel like you in no black restaurant because you're dealing with Asian people. You ain't got no brothers on the wall. The food is decent. I ain't gonna crap on that. You know what I'm saying? So salute to him on that. But don't talk that blackity
Measy.
black shit and you scared to put black people on the walls of your own supposed restaurant.
Measy. If this dude put black people on the wall, would you be willing to go over there and have a very respectful conversation? Me, you, him, sit down, break bread, and have a real conversation. Is that a possibility?
Oh, I mean, I'm always up for respectful conversations, but I just want you to listen to what he said. He was talking about the demographics and he mentioned Russian people around there as one of the reasons why he doesn't have black people on his wall. Brother, he has a soul food restaurant and
He's
don't
saying
have
that was scaring
soul.
his customers away.
Yeah, that most of the people over there are white, but he's marketing to black people. He's talking Black Wall Street. So put black people up on there. Don't just play, early 2000s hip hop music. And your restaurant doesn't have a lick of soul in it. There's no soul in that restaurant. You walk in there, it's all Asian people. So I did what
I
I had
mean,
to do as a black man and patronize his business. Had a nice conversation with one of the waitresses that used to live in Holland. Very respectful lady. It was a nice experience. But don't sell me blackness and you afraid to put black people on the wall of your supposed black restaurant. That's all I'm saying. And you see how the brother ran.
Now, so
yeah.
your problem, you know what I'm saying, with it is, the as far as
Is
you saying
this sweet
that is not
potato
a
pie
black
right
business.
here? Is that what that is,
Yeah,
Meezy? I don't know because you've been in there. I haven't. Is that what that is? Sweet potato pie?
That
yeah,
might
yeah.
be. Yeah,
Oh
that's
wow,
sweet
damn.
potato pie.
But I don't
The
think if
food
you
is
put
good.
black
Oh,
people on the
somebody dropped
wall
it.
in African, essential, that's not gonna scare no customers away. I don't know if he's thinking that, but no one's gonna care. If
Exactly.
Hooters can make it out there for a little while, yeah, come back, Tommy Watson. We're gonna have a respectable conversation. You know what I'm saying? Well, like I said, Hilltop, I'm not trying to control your show. I'm just saying I believe this is more. You get more out of it. You know what I'm saying? When people instead of people just going at it. I'm not trying to tell you how to do your show. I'm just saying. But I don't think that's gonna hurt nothing at
Wait,
all. I
hold
don't
on,
think
hold on. He's saying in the comment, I market to everyone. No, no, no. He's been on every YouTube platform that I'm involved with, pumping his business as a place where brothers need to go to support other brothers. Now all of a sudden, it's the Rainbow Coalition of soul food restaurants. Which one is it, bro? If you're gonna tell us support kicking chicken, because it's black owned, we need to support us, and you can get the collard greens, mashed potatoes, right? But then we walk in there and it look like any other spot. That's why people ain't jacking it. We should
is it
walk
real?
in there and it should look like something like a restaurant in Atlanta. It should look like a soul food spot.
Meezy, what did you eat
and,
when you
and
went?
that's and that's how he's going to get the brothers to go in there, and how he's going to get other people to go in there. You
Uh,
can't, white people, they like soul food. So you don't sanitize a soul food restaurant because you don't want to offend or drive away a certain demographic that you're not even catering to. You don't sell
yeah,
us black empowerment, black soul food, and then scared to make it look like a black restaurant because you don't want to alienate white people. Stop that bullshit.
I could see what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I could good, you know what I'm saying? I could damn sure like agree to what you said. You you put it in a rough way. Mayonnaise, you put it in a rough way, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I definitely feel what you're saying. Like we can't be afraid to show you know what I'm saying, show our black leaders, our black, prominent, our black history, you know what I'm saying, in a positive way, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I agree with to a certain extent. I hope Brother Tommy be able to get uh back on so he can kind of respond to you, rebuttal to your response and shit. But
I said what I had to say in the comments. I pulled up and now his phone died all of a sudden, right? But what I'm saying is exactly what you're saying. You show me a Thai restaurant in America who don't have representation of their culture in that restaurant. They're not gonna tell you, oh, I have black customers too, so I don't want to offend them and drive them away. What? He'll actually bring more customers in if it looks like an authentic soul food restaurant. You walk in there and it doesn't feel like a soul food restaurant. And for the record, I ate catfish, cornbread, and then I bought something else too. The food was good, but I didn't feel like I was in a soul food restaurant. There was some Thai people in there. Customer service wasn't all that either. It wasn't bad, but it was not a soul food restaurant feel.
do you mean it was Thai people cooking or Thai people eating?
Thai people
'Cause
cooking. It's Thai people cooking. So if you're gonna have Thai people cooking soul food, number one, the shit better be very soulful, and I'll say the food was good. Okay. Number two, the ambiance should be so you know what feels more American and more even black. Cajun, what is that shit? Cajun
Oh
life
yeah,
or something
Cajun
like that.
Cafe. Cajun.
Yeah, I go in there, I feel at home. I feel at home. There's like just like pictures of New Orleans on the walls and shit, so I feel at home there. You walk in the kicking chicken and it's feeling like But like you in some restaurant where you ain't even really supposed to be in except for the hip hop music that they play. And this is constructive criticism from a Brooklyn style where I'm gonna give it to you straight. But don't take me wrong, brother. I'm just saying represent your people. You're gonna make money off of the backs of us, then we should be represented. Unless
So
unless wait, unless the owner says she don't want no black people on the wall. Is that the case?
I don't think that ever happened. You know, Thai people don't talk like that, McMeezy.
Well, no, then you obviously don't know Thai people.
You got some stuff like that from Thai people.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Thai people don't even love their own darker skin. You think they
Now
love
that's a
black
fact,
people?
yeah,
They
they
especially
don't
don't.
love black
in
people. Exactly.
I never got it though. I got it from the Chinese out here, not from Thai people.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that's real too,
Yeah, and it
man.
wouldn't be that they would say like, "Yo, don't put black people on because black people are bad," especially if they work for him or they work with him. But they would. It's a possibility that someone could say, "Look, having black people on the wall may not be good for business because of the stigma attached to black people in Thailand." You know what I'm saying? The black people have no representation on Thai TV in Thai society from a positive aspect. So to put them on the wall from a Thai perspective, may be like counterproductive. What I'm saying, you could swim upstream and buck the system and say, look, I'm gonna blacken this shit up because this is exactly what it is. It's a soul food restaurant.
All right, I'm
So
looking
let
at
all the
Cajun
brothers,
restaurant right now, and I'm
yeah.
just looking at seeing if I can see their walls. I mean, I don't know. These couple restaurants I haven't been to. I'm learning about restaurants as I go. As y'all telling me about these spots, I'm hitting them all up because I only got 2 more weeks, and I'm going to Turkey to get this horrible hairline fixed, y'all.
You see,
But
he said,
I don't really.
hold on, the
That
brother
doesn't have a lot of
Tyrone.
photos. So, I don't know.
No, but there's definitely a photo of New Orleans, or there's like memorabilia that
See if I
reminds you
see it.
that you're in a southern restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Um, so when he says, "Show me a Korean restaurant with the leader of North Korea," brother, do I have to educate you on geopolitics? North Korea and Korea are two different countries, and people normally don't put their leaders up in a restaurant, but they will have cultural cues as to what kind of restaurant it is. So if you have a soul food restaurant,
All
you're
right.
trying to get brothers to go in there, then you should have something that
So you can see it on the corner right there, New Orleans. That's the only picture I got on the internet because I said I haven't been to it. So they got that. It's on there. That's all. That's all I see though from the photos on there. But if I go, I'll take more pictures.
no, that's what I'm saying. You know, it could be Black Wall Street, and that brother can do whatever he wants with his restaurant. But I'm just saying, as a customer, yo,
I
you
mean,
rocking
it'd
a
be
soul
dope if
food
he put
restaurant,
boxes
but
up there like
brother, you know
Ali
what's
and
crazy,
Tyson.
brother? That
Hey,
you
hey,
never,
hey,
you
HB,
never
what
let
up?
hey,
me.
hold on one second. Hey, hold
Hey
on one
man,
second. Hold on one second. Hey, Matt Neezy. Every time someone talk and your microphone ain't muted, you get an echo. We echo off of your shit. So I don't know if you got something open. You got something open because every time me or James or somebody talk and your microphone ain't muted, we echoing. So I don't know what's going on. Fix it for me, brother, so everybody can, you know what I'm saying, so we won't get the echo going away. HB, what's going on, HB?
hey, my bad, man. I'm late, man. Listen, hey, I thought you was talking about 9 o'clock my time, West Coast time, and then I looked at the little link again because it's coming up on 9 o'clock right now. I said, "Oh shit!"
Oh, I thought you was in Georgia. That's why I said 9 to 9 East Coast time.
Nah, I'm on West
You know
Coast
what I'm saying?
time,
9
man.
p.m. East Coast time, 9 a.m. You know what I'm saying, Thailand, Asia time, man. But yeah, the brother Matt Neezy and the brother I'm gonna see if Matt Neezy got it fixed yet. I'm gonna see.
I see
See
like
if he
y'all an
got it
hour
fixed.
and 40. You know what I'm saying? In already. Damn, what I missed, man.
Man,
Damn.
basically, you know what I'm saying, I had played I started off the you know what I'm saying, video playing the video of the girl, the stud that got kicked out of here, you know what I'm saying? They broke
Yeah.
all the goddamn glass and shit. And then I played the video of the boy that came to I think he was in Bangkok. and tried the little prankster black dude.
Yeah,
And he kicked over jumped at one of the damn Thai guys, and they about to whoop his ass. He's talking so, man, I'll pay you money, man, I'll pay you. You know what I'm saying? So we was talking about, you know what I'm saying, the plantation passport Pookies, you know what I'm saying, and they versus the worldwide travelers / passport bros / expats, you know what I mean? So, but and then, you know, it got to a conversation about I had the brother Tommy on here from Kicking Chicken. You know, Big James came in here, and then Magnesia, you know, he was challenging Kicking Chicken on making his business more I guess soulful for black people, because I guess a debate started with them about Kicking Chicken, the brother Tommy not having any black people on the walls at the what's name. But let me get your opinion, man, about the what's going on with the passport Pookies and the Plantation Bros right now, man. How they, you know, going to countries and making us look shameful, and then you got the Plantation Bros. They ain't going nowhere. They just on the plantation hating. You know what I'm saying? They watching people like Peso Man and others that just hate on brothers. Hate on brothers. They doing the same thing. They live out the country, going out the country, but they hating on brothers. And so now all the Plantation Bros want to jump on. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas ain't in America. They outside of America. They just telling you. They just hating on brothers that's doing the same thing that they doing. But yeah, man, I'd like to get your opinion on some of that shit.
Man, I don't know if any of y'all did some research on figure out where these people from, man. Because a lot of times these people acting out, they ain't FBA, man. Because you know, that one guy, I think is his name like Somali something. That's his name. Because that's the same dude. He from Somalia.
No, the black dude that did the shit in Thailand. Well, he was the cameraman for the Somalian son. They did a little YouTube prankster. But the Somalian dude, he just got beat up. He got jumped in Japan, and they slept him. You know, I mean, he was sleeping on the sidewalk. You know what I mean?
So it was two different guys then. I thought it was the same guy.
The black, I'm saying, the Somalian dude, but he's Somalian American. You know what I'm saying? Looks like an old Somalian in the face. And then you got this old Negro American nigga that he was a former cameraman for the Somalian dude, but he broke off and now he doing his own thing.
But do we know where that guy from? Because, man, you got a lot of these guys be cosplaying. They out there acting up, man. And you know what I'm saying? You know, they kind of giving us a bad name, you know, because even with the stud chick, man, like, you know what I'm saying, what's her background? You know what I'm saying? She kind of got a hard face, so you know what I'm saying? So
she's from Louisiana.
Yeah, so man, you got to be wary of these people, man. Look, man, that Pookie shit is not tolerated, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand if it's in self-defense, but you out here, you know what I'm saying, being disrespectful to these people and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's silly, man. Just making us look bad out here, being bad representations, you know what I'm saying, especially of us, you know, from our lineage in particular. Yeah. So
yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? No, go ahead, James.
All I was gonna say is something I say just every live I'm on. When we do something, it's big and it hits all of us. And one of the reasons why is because here's a fact. No product in human history has ever been uplifted and glorified as a white man's face. And no product in human history has ever been crapped on as much as the black man's face.
Facts.
You got that one shot to come into a scene and represent a more respectable stature. One shot. You trash that, every one of us in the room is gonna feel it. Okay? And when you do it in a foreign country, when we are pretty much same in a blank slate, you're given the benefit of the doubt if they're not giving you problems when you walk into the door. You walk into the door and, you know, they just be like, okay, it's, you know, just American coming in for, you know, to do trade. And that's it. But if you have some dude that came in there before us and did something crazy, now they're going to look at us side eye. And the more we do it, the worse it gets. And that is why we definitely have to put our foot down with people letting people into the door and throw whatever kind of paint and dog crap on a whole passport bro thing as they want. They would say, well, we just forget that whole passport thing because that means we let them win. And they're not saying passport bros as a specific group of dudes. They're talking about black people. Because there are plenty of white dudes all over the internet doing way beyond what y'all could, consider what Austin Holloman did. I mean, this dude who was doing it at the same time live while he was live, 1 billion times worse, right after in Brazil at the same beach, like 3 steps away. I'm not exaggerating. And nobody said a word. All right. What happened in not that long in Brazil? There was a white dude who had a Brazilian woman, flew her out, and killed her. And there was 3 more after that. One more in Colombia and 2 more with a Brazilian girl. You haven't said a word. But also
they don't say that.
Had a little something, and then boom, you got to leave the country.
And that's another thing, you know what I mean? Because we don't get the same liberty as the Caucasians, you know what I'm saying? Because they go around and delete these women, you know what I'm saying, in every country, because they lead with their wallet, you know what I'm saying, and they hard. They don't, you know what I'm saying, they don't have the charisma, the swag, and the common sense to know they can't buy love and loyalty. So when the woman break bad on them, they get mad, they kill the woman, delete the woman and delete themselves or delete the woman and go on the run. It's a couple Caucasians on the run right now here in Thailand, you know what I'm saying, chopping the woman up, put them in a damn bag and throw them in the river, and they on the run, you know what I mean? Eventually they go, and I'm gonna keep brothers from getting your heart broke, but we could do the smallest thing. You put your hand, slap one of these women somewhere, beat one of them bad, that shit gonna be all over the news, and we're gonna be looking bad. So stay away. That's that passport Pookie activity. And we see certain things happening in Colombia and in Dominican Republic where these guys are getting recorded, arguing with these women about to put their hands on these women, and it's getting real bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw some bad ones.
And stop going to these countries and going to stay with the woman. You got no money for a damn hotel or Airbnb, you don't need to go. You know what I'm saying? Stay there, save up your change, you know what I'm saying, so you could afford a good vacation. Brother Tommy, welcome back, man. I know you want to address what Matt needs to say, or you on to the next conversation.
I could address a couple of the things that he was talking about. And this is why I was saying earlier, if you don't have a business in Thailand, you wouldn't understand. I appreciate the suggestions, and I understand where you're coming from. But if you don't have a business in Thailand, I'm sorry, I'm just not taking advice from you. The other part where he mentioned Cajun, they don't have any pictures of any people up on their walls either. Yeah, they have the Cajun decor or whatever you want to call it, but there's no people on the wall. That's for a reason. If you notice, a lot of places don't have like actual people pictures on the wall, unless it's like a barbershop. So it's just a common thing out here. And as far as the part where he's like, well, maybe his wife told him not to put up black pictures. No, she actually was having a painting made of Muhammad Ali with an American flag in the background. And I was the one who said, nah, don't do it, because some people might take that the wrong way. Anytime you're a businessman, you got to be careful on what you represent, how you represent, because it could hurt the business. That's just part of business. You see all the stuff that Bud Light is going through with who they tried to make as a face of their company. There's probably 3 or 4 different American companies that are losing millions of dollars because of who the face they wanted to put in front of them. What is it? Popeye's Chicken is owned by some white people, but when you look on the commercial, who's the face that they present? It's an older black lady. So to just act like you can frivolously, as a businessman, is a smart move to just put your beliefs and everything up front in your business. No, especially when you have a diverse customer base. I get cats from UK, I get cats from US, Canada. I get a lot of black ex-military guys. I get a lot of guys that have seen me or the shop on YouTube that come through. I get a wide range of people. I got a Finnish guy right now that's actually helping and pushing us with Finland. He's actually a very popular guy on TV in Finland. You know what I'm saying? I'm hanging out with this, you know what I'm saying? So, you can't afford as a businessman, especially when you're only 2 years into your business, to just say, hey, we can take a chance to offend people. You cannot take that chance as a businessman out here.
So how do you offend people when you open up a soul food restaurant and have representation of the people who eat that food?
So if I put up a picture of Marcus,
yo, brother, I didn't interrupt you, brother.
Let him go.
I didn't even interrupt this dude. Now he talking about Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey didn't eat soul food. He ate beef patties. I'm saying you got a soul food restaurant with nothing soulful about it, and you scared because you got Russians and people from Finland. If that means your wife was more on code than you, if she trying to put Muhammad Ali up there with an American flag, if you don't want to politicize it, you could put Muhammad Ali up on the wall without the American flag. You could put Black Wall Street up on the wall. You can put, you know what I'm saying, the picture from Good Times or whatever. You could do all of that. You don't even have to put people's faces on the wall, but that place looks like a soul food restaurant with no soul. Matter of fact, when I walked in, there was like four Thai people sitting in the front. None of them got up. None of them greeted. None of them wide. I go in and all you got is like early 2000s hip hop playing, and there was nothing soulful about the restaurant, brother. That's all I'm saying. So when
Can
you
I
try
show
to
y'all a
switch
picture
it,
real fast?
So,
And I'll tell y'all.
well,
Tell me what you think.
who's this? What
That's a
is that
painting
right
on the wall of a
there? Of what?
restaurant here in Thailand.
What's the
And
name of the restaurant?
it's called Peaky Blinders. What you think? There's more, but I don't see them in the what you call it.
No, I get
There's
it. I don't know what the relevance to what we're talking about is, but I
the,
appreciate it.
well, no, what I'm saying is that restaurant has a lot of photos and historical pictures and themes that are geared toward England. There's no Thai, nothing in there at all, and it has a lot of the hats and all that. What you think?
Exactly, and that's
so I was gonna get to that. So the other part of why I say you don't know what you're talking about and you should ask more questions is because you're also trying to compare me to restaurants that have 2 years on me, 2 years of development, 2 years of putting in. I've already been in contacts with a black lady that's out in Hoi An, that's an interior decorator designer. So when I get my
where?
She's in Hoi An.
I don't know. That place doesn't exist. Oh, in China.
No. She's in Thailand.
No, that place doesn't exist. No, what are you talking about? Hua Hin?
Okay. Well,
is that what you're talking about?
It's in another part of Thailand. That's okay. To get stuck on that is not important.
No, but it is important because you know why it's important? You know why it's important? Because it goes to my knowledge of Thailand that tops yours. You have a soul food restaurant with not a Negro in sight, trying to tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about.
Business experience.
Right, exactly. And I would say put more salt on your catfish, brother.
And I can take that criticism. Now that I can deal with.
All right.
For you to talk like, oh, you should do this and you should do that when you don't know the climate. Now you know what I'm saying, like I said, you're another brother just like us. So yeah, you might know food. So you would say, hey, you need a little more salt on that. Okay, I can work with that. But to act like you know what to do business-wise in Thailand when you don't have a business or business experience in Thailand is wild to me.
No, but it's not wild though, because I'm a customer. Here's the thing: you have to be able to take constructive criticism from a customer. When you got on here, wait, hold on, brother, hold on. You got on. I got up here, right? And people was telling you was up here talking about Black Wall Street and how brothers got to support each other. And then I said, well, if we got to support you, and I would love to, and I've already supported you. You should have representation of our Black American culture in your restaurant, period. And when you said the demographics and Russians and Polish people and all this other stuff, you're scared to rep your own people in your own restaurant.
No,
wait. No. Hold on, brother. Let me
I said I had issues with putting certain people on the wall because you said
it doesn't have
you don't have people on the wall.
So wait. When you say
that was the part that was addressed with that hold on, brother. Hold on. It's a lot harder to have controversial people on the wall than it is not to. Oh, now you don't like getting over top, but you don't have no problem over talking to me.
No. It's fine because you're cooking yourself. Because I never said controversial people. I said Black people. You could have put Thelma from Good Times on the wall, brother. Ain't nothing controversial about that. You're a Black man with a soul food restaurant with no soul. Make that make sense.
Because we're not there yet. We only 2 years in.
Wait. So
You
then,
trying to compare me to somebody that got 4, 5,
so
6
then
years in.
don't market it. Don't.
Hold on. I want to make sure y'all ain't got the echo going.
How do you not market a place that's probably one of the only places in the area that's got the food that we got and not market it as a soul food spot? And originally, I didn't even clarify it as a restaurant. It was a carryout. Because if you go to like Baltimore and you go to the carryouts, a lot of the same items they have is the items that we have.
No.
Look up Hip Hop Chicken in Baltimore and look at their menu and then look at ours. Tell me if it's not a lot of the same items.
You got chicken
And those are a lot of those, and that's
you got
owned by
chicken and mumbo
Eastern
sauce.
Pack.
You got chicken and mumbo sauce.
That's DC thing.
Well, DC and Baltimore is the same area, brother. Do you have that?
Jesus, DC and Baltimore are nothing alike. They don't even like each other.
Bruh, come on, man. Now you're talking crap. You're not even from down there, bro. You're from Philly.
Dude, I was in Columbia, Maryland. I was in between both of the big cities. I worked in Rockville, Maryland, which is like north.
So you know there's back and forth, man. It's very similar. But anyway, brother, I ain't gonna continue on this. You know what I'm saying? As a customer, I'm just saying you got a soul food restaurant. Put some soul in there, bro. That's all.
It will come when the money is right and I get the support that I need. Trust me, it will come. I'm already in talks with somebody about the decor of the restaurant. I don't like the decor of the restaurant.
And then
So
why
my
we even
idea
having
with
this
her was
conversation, brother?
musicians, black musicians. That was what me and her talked about.
Man, that would be perfect, brother, and I'll support you 100%. Now we can move on. Thank you.
Okay, I got one quick question. Meezy, what is the food a good representation of a black restaurant alone?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, that's positive right there. He said absolutely.
I would say, man,
hard at people. So if he said absolutely, that's a pretty good sign. I can't wait to eat it today.
I'm not trying to shoot no shots, but I had the chicken and waffles, man. The waffles kind of dry, man. You do something about that.
Okay, I can live with that. It is more of a cake type of waffle. Yeah, it's not like it's not easy to get stuff from the States. So a lot of stuff we're kind of making it work here. You know what I mean? So yeah, everything's not going to be perfect, but I think we're okay. I think we hit a decent point for a starting point.
Are you making
things always kind of work,
right? You might get offended by this, but are you making the waffles from scratch?
Yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't blame you if you got offended for that, because you know that could have been offensive, but I had to ask. Now, is the chicken a straight up fried chicken, or is it like a
chicken straight?
Yeah, chicken good. He got all kind of chicken.
Yeah.
So it's a fried chicken. Okay, I mean, if it's kicking chicken, okay, cool. No, I'm going to eat there. I'm just asking questions for like me and people who are watching. You know,
get the corn on the cob, man. Get the macaroni and cheese.
I didn't know that.
You know what I'm saying?
And you said you got grits and catfish too.
Yeah, we got catfish, but I might have to go back and revisit the catfish to see if I need to make some adjustments.
Got bad reviews on it?
No. But if somebody says something, you gotta, especially like I said, when you're new, you gotta take what they say and at least give it some relevance to see like, damn, do I need to make adjustment? Is it too salty? Is it too sweet? Is it too this? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't please everybody, but you try to find that happy middle ground. So
you need to let me food
test.
Whenever I go
somewhere and eat waffles, my favorite is when you could do your own. When you just pour the mix in the waffle thing and make it yourself. I know you ain't gonna do that, but I love that. But yeah, I can't wait to eat that, man. I looked at the photos. The photos look good, and even on the photo, the chicken looked dry, but the waffle looked different. So I don't know.
Yeah, man, I stopped by there. I was disappointed that you wasn't there, man. I came there to chop it up with you, man. Try to get an interview or something, but you wasn't there. So,
hey, HB, would you be? I'm gonna go there today. He said he's gonna be there today at around 5. I'm planning on going there. Won't you show up? Let's do it.
Man, I'm in Cali, man.
Oh, you in Cali? I thought you were still in Thailand.
Man, no, man.
I got mixed.
I can't be letting these cats know my location all the time, man.
Yeah,
when you slide back out?
I'm not sure, man. I'm heading to South Africa pretty soon. Then I'm going to Mexico next month.
Okay.
I keep hearing about South Africa, man.
Man, let me get let me get y'all opinions, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody up here, man. What y'all think the differences is between the worldwide travelers / passport bros / expats versus the plantation bros / passport pookies? Now I'm gonna start off with the brother McNeasy on this right here. Go ahead, brother McNeasy.
Hey, I'm gonna have to drop off and go into Firefox, man, because I think a lot. I didn't even hear your question. It cuts out, you know what I'm saying, a lot. I had talked to on StreamYard about that shit, so I'm having issues with that shit. So let me switch over to Firefox.
Okay, come on.
All right.
McNeasy, did you hear the question, McNeasy, man? What's the differences in your opinion between the worldwide traveler / expat / passport bros versus the plantation bros / passport pookies?
All right, I'll start with this. As a proud Black American, I take offense to the word plantation bros. And the reason why, if you are FBA and you have a lineage to the plantations of the South and chattel slavery, to compare travel to what our ancestors went through is wild disrespectful. It's crazy disrespectful when you think about what happened on those plantations. So I think y'all should find another word to classify untraveled hating ass dudes instead of calling them plantation bros. When people tried to escape plantations, they dogs were sicked on them, their families were, come on, man, like the plantation shit, to put it to traveling, I think is wild disrespectful. And I know you didn't create it, but I'm just saying, I've been waiting to tell people that shit. But I think with passport bros, I think that you know, this whole new movement is just really people that don't know how to travel. They don't have the experience, they don't have the maturity to travel, and they're making brothers look bad. And unfortunately, a whole bunch of Black men are being labeled passport bros, which is very cliquish, it's very childish, it's you know, it's like some high school shit that makes it seem like y'all just a bunch of sex tourists. That's my point.
Okay. What about you, brother Tommy?
So I'm on a completely opposite of McNeasy. Not saying he's wrong, not saying he's right, but I'm just saying I see it completely different. He mentioned the people on the plantation. Well, we know we had the people that was on the plantation that was trying to escape, and we had the ones that was like, no, master treat us good. We're gonna stay here. So I compare the travelers to those plantation bros that were, I mean, to the guys on the plantation that were trying to leave. But then you had the ones on the plantation that was snitching. So that's where I see the whole plantation bro thing coming from. Those are the ones in America that's going to tell you everything is roses. The economy is great. The women is great. The kids are great. The laws are great. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I associate the plantation bros with. So and then I think part of the problem is that passport bros have allowed other people to define what a passport bro is. So for me, and what I tell people a passport bro is any man in a Western country that's looking for a life abroad. And I think that's one of the differences, because you have guys that want to stay in their home country, but they want to travel, but their plans are always to come back to their country. They have no plans on leaving their country. I think that's where the major difference is. Passport bros are guys that are traveling and looking for a new home in the future, well, either present or in the future. So I think that that's part of the problem, is that we've let kind of the enemy define who we are, instead of us saying, no, we're not just out here getting girls. We're not just out here paying for play. You know, yeah, do we have that element? Yeah, but you also have brothers opening businesses. You know, we got a couple of them out here. You got the guys in Ghana that's doing the luxury housing thing. You got another guy that got farms out in Kenya. I know a brother that was in Afghanistan with, and he opened up an apartment complex outside of Nairobi. So they never want to mention those guys. They always want to mention, in every group, even passport bros, Catholic church people, whatever, there's always a subset of bad people. So they always want to highlight those bad people as if they're the majority. They do the same thing with Black people. They say, oh, Black people are thugs. Well, no, we got doctors, we got very professional people, but they only want to highlight when we do something bad. The people that are stealing and stuff out of the stores and stuff like that, they never show the white ones, but they'll show the Black ones. Even though and they say, look how the Black people are, but they don't show the Black people that are in, that are doing well for themselves. So I
That's
think
fact.
that's kind of where the whole thing kind of gets, confused.
That's facts. That's facts. Big James, you know what I'm saying? Worldwide traveler slash expat slash passport bros versus the plantation bros slash passport pookies, man. Like, what's the differences?
I want to just what Tommy was saying. First, I'll clarify the difference. The difference is the Pookies are the ones who don't know how to behave. They don't treat the women right, and their behavior and their actions discourage those people in that country to want to break bread with us, to feel comfortable around us. And it doesn't take much. And the reason why is because the US and England, the West, has managed to put out most of the imagery of us as trash. And in order for us to be seen as respectable, we have to climb a massive mountain where everyone else just walks right past. Why? Because there has been a massive amount of positive imagery for the other people. And there's so much that even when they do the worst and have done the worst, they have the history books right there in their face. The library of books and imagery that they have of the horrible things that they've done and still do today, right in everyone's face. Still, there's so much positive that even though we got these guys doing atrocious things, they could still walk in and get total respect. What can we do to overcome that? We need to be a little more firm on making sure that when the media comes for us because of what somebody else did, have a lot of ammo to smack that down with ease. That's that guy. Why are you coming to me? Is it because I'm black? Oh, so now we got a race problem. So now the conversation isn't about that guy no more. It's about you and me and talking about my race. Just like that. Take it, throw it to the back, and make it about you and them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. Now, my difference, more than anything, is we got ignorance, and we got brothers, respectable brothers who are out there doing beautiful things, man. Owning restaurants, running businesses. You know, dudes doing IT and finding the good girls and doing right by these people's daughters. And they go, you see that black man over there? You don't be saying stuff about them. My daughter's married to one, and he's treating her very, very well. They have 2, 3 kids. He's taking excellent care of them. You know what I'm saying? They have a positive future. So don't be going and saying all that. And they're taking care of my daughter. And then Sam comes over. Yeah, my daughter too, you know? Black guy, he take very good care of my daughter. So what you say about that hoodlum over there, that's that guy. That guy is a piece of crap. We have to put work in if we want that. We have that in some places. We have that in Germany. We have that in Budapest, and we have that in Hungary. We even have it in France. You know what I'm saying? We have it in a lot of places that you don't know about. And believe it or not, we even have it in China, a place that I will never go. I've written off China and India. I'm never going. Never going. I have my reasons. It doesn't matter what anybody says. I'm just not going. But I do have a little bit of interest in going to Beijing. But that's a me thing. But that's my spill. Go ahead, HB.
What's the question? Going global, man. Worldwide travelers slash passport bros slash expats versus plantation bros slash passport pookies slash Ray the passport brother and sister. What's going on, man? The differences, HB. You know what I'm saying? What you think? You know, like your definition and the differences between both of them. You know.
Man, you know what, man? To be honest with you, I don't really too much get into the whole passport bro shit, man, because I mean it's a whole umbrella of all the things that you just mentioned. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just be somebody who out here just trying to travel the right way, have a good time without you being lumped up into all the shenanigans. Because you know what I'm saying? You think about how many black men are traveling. There's a lot of us who's out here traveling. But how many of us are doing actual business and the ones that's doing correct business, you know, because a lot of dudes out here, some of them are doing business, but sometimes they're doing janky business. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Especially with
So,
tight.
so you know, it's hard to decipher who is who when you out here traveling. You know what I'm saying? You try to talk to some of these people, man. You got a whole sector of dudes. You know what I'm saying? All they do is just hate. You know what I'm saying? There's no unity. You know, it's a whole bunch of arguing and bickering and shit. You know what I'm saying, about who's right, who's wrong. You know, it's just a constant. And you know, I just don't be honest with you. I'm not a passport. I don't consider myself a passport, bro, because you know what I'm saying, I've been traveling way before this shit became a damn thing. So I've been traveling since 2004. You know what I'm saying? I was in all these places before these dudes made it a thing. Dominican Republic, you know what I'm saying? Brazil, all that shit, man. I was there 2005, 6, and 7. So, I mean, what is a passport, bro? Because, like, you know what I'm saying? You have a official definition, or it is a media definition.
I do.
So, I mean, what's the definition of a passport? What's the definitive definition of a passport, bro? Because I hear different shit every damn time.
Yeah.
And that's not every time you talk to somebody, it's a different answer.
Yes, it's not your fault. It's not your fault, HB. You're a real dude, straight up real dude. I mean, I could just see it in your energy. And as far as you're concerned, is no one has given you a reason to even call yourself a passport, bro. Is that accurate? No one's giving you a definition. No one's giving you enough for you to go on and say, yeah, I could represent that. And I feel you on that. My definition of a passport, bro, is men who are done with the West, who go to other countries and build lives and build a future, start a family, find a wife, start a family and build a life and leave the West behind. That's it. Everything else, as far as the whole paper play and all that other stuff, that's just garbage. That's people coming over there, and when, like, say you build that other stuff is someone coming over and then dumping all that garbage on your pyramid and saying that's you. That's what that is. All the garbage you hear about, that's what happened. Someone from the outside dumped garbage all over your pyramid that you just built. You know what I'm saying? And all around the sides and everything. And as a result, no one's coming out. The Pharaoh hasn't come out to clean up the trash. We probably picked up a little bit, but he hasn't cleaned it all off. And it's going to take a lot of work. And that's the Pookies and everything that they're all throwing. They're just coming over there and just throwing trash on it.
Yeah. So what you think about the Plantation Bros / Passport Pookies, HB?
I mean, shit, I thought I already hit on that shit already, man. That shit is
kind of did, kind of.
It's ridiculous. It's not tolerated, man. Like, for me, that definition you just gave me, I thought that was the definition of a passport, bro. Then I was told that it wasn't. Because I said I wasn't a passport, bro. And somebody said, you are a passport, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to leave the West, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to travel the world. I like to travel the world, experience different cultures, and, you know what I'm saying, and have a good time.
Yeah, see, I would call him a traveler. I would call you a traveler, because I have no intentions of returning to the West outside of visiting my family. But I have no intention on residing back in the U.S. I mean, unless something tragic happens, you know what I mean? But other than that, I consider myself a passport, bro. I have no, plans on returning back to the West. You know, like I said, outside of something, wild happened.
Yeah, I mean, I hate the Pookie shit, man. Because I've been going to Thailand for years, man. I seen the evolution when there was no goddamn black dudes until it was a ton, a ton of goddamn Pookies out there and shit. Dudes out there throwing money, you know what I'm saying, doing the most, doing all the extra simping and tricking. Like, man, it was just crazy, man, to see that transition over the years. I wasn't particularly talking about Thailand, you know what I'm saying. I've been to all these other places, but I seen how it was in Thailand, just a significant change, you know what I'm saying, when the Pookies came over there and shit and started messing it up. You know, they out there tricking, they simping, they doing too much, they changing the women, you know what I'm saying. I like look, when I go to these countries, I like these women to act the way they are within their natural state and their natural culture. Right. I don't want a chick trying to assimilate to me to try to do shit. I don't want her braiding her goddamn hair, you know what I'm saying, doing all this extra shit. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to make me happy or pretend, you know what I'm saying, to try to, you know, that's I mean, that's not for me, man. I like to go, you know what I'm saying, experience different culture, different women. That's my whole thing.
You see that a
Yeah,
lot in Beijing too. China, the ones who go
yeah.
for black men, they trying to be, they look like, they end up looking like Thai girls. Isn't that
Yeah,
crazy?
I saw
Isn't that
that.
crazy?
I
They end up
saw
looking
that
like
last.
Thai girls.
Yeah, I saw that out there in Sokran last year, man. Damn
Yeah.
Chinese girl I was talking to. She had the braids and shit, and I was like, "What you do in China?" She's like, "Oh, I got a hip hop studio, dance studio." I was like, "Oh,
Hey,
I'm
real
not
quick, hey, I
mad
gotta
at it
roll out.
though.
Hey, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. I gotta roll out, man. I'll catch you all another time.
All
All
right,
right,
so my
man.
man, appreciate pulling up, man. You're always welcome. Yeah,
I'm
I
telling.
consider myself mostly expat / worldwide traveler, but I think all of us start off as a passport bro, because passport bro mean you just traveling. It don't necessarily mean you plan on staying. You traveling. You might be doing recon or something, but you just traveling. And you still staying in the states. When you become a worldwide traveler, you staying from country to country. You might go to the states for a couple of weeks or a month, take care of some business. When you an expat, you staying in one or two Pacific countries, and the only time you going back home is to handle some business, to see some family,
Right.
check on your properties. You know what I'm saying? And you getting the hell back out of there. You know what I mean?
but it's a whole umbrella though. When people mention a passport, bro, it's a whole umbrella. There's all these things. It's like you just can't
Well,
escape
because
it. So I'm like, you just kind of throw your hands up in the air.
I think media and certain YouTube channels make their own definition of it because a lot of times they try to make it about the women. Now it's just somebody that's looking for a better lifestyle
Yeah,
outside of the westernized countries. You know what I'm saying?
Let's keep it
Outside of
100 with that. Let's keep it 100. It's all about
I'll
the
give it to you
women.
an example. MGTOW. Hey,
Oh
HB, you
yeah,
know what
it's not
MGTOW
like
is,
I was
right? You know about
talking or
MGTOW?
anything after being muted for 10 minutes, right?
go ahead,
No,
brother.
it's not like I wasn't
No,
saying
do you know
anything.
about MGTOW? MGTOW, that movement.
No, I don't know about that, but like I was saying, is that if we keep it 100, this whole passport bro movement is really about dudes that's trying to smash cheeks. Most of these dudes are not looking for wives, and I think it's not fair to culture travelers to be labeled as passport bros when these dudes are really just adolescent horny ass dudes or older men with no sexual discipline running around smashing chicks raw, putting it in WhatsApp groups, and then now I gotta come. I've been traveling since I was 8 years old to be labeled as a passport bro because of a bunch of unscrupulous dudes who caught some little hashtag and is running with it. That shit don't make no sense. I can tell you when the shit went bad in Thailand. The passport bros really, if you want to call them, started with the military dudes. This shit started with Desert Storm. Not Desert Storm. The one
Vietnam.
after 9/11.
No, it started with World War II.
No. The
nah,
passport,
man.
bro. The Pookie shit. Let's call it the Pookie shit.
Oh,
The
the
I think
Pookie
Pookies.
shit
Oh,
started
the ignorant.
with I'll let you speak, brother, because you like cut me the fuck off every time I jump on here, man. This is
I'm
why
not
me
gonna
and
cut
you
you off,
had that
easy. I'm not
smoke,
cutting you
bro.
off.
This is
I
why
was
me
just
and
trying to,
you
I was
had that
trying to
smoke
understand.
because you stay cutting people
I'm
off,
not gonna
man.
let it, not me. I'm not gonna let the smoke happen. I told you I'm not
All
gonna
right,
let that
brother.
happen.
Thank you.
I'm gonna let you
Please
speak.
just let me finish, man. When you speak, I'm quiet, bro, because I'm putting respect on you and what you're saying. Please give me the same amount of respect, brother. That's all I'm saying. So Thailand. So HB been going there for a minute, right? And there was a club called Lucifer. You know Lucifer, HB?
yeah, that shit been there for a minute.
It used to be the premium hip hop club over there. It was Lucifer and another one called The Roof.
No
It was
rooftop in
all
rooftop bar.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's my spot.
So now you see if these brothers don't know about that,
They
then
don't
they
know
don't
about
know
that
nothing.
shit. Yeah.
So if you take it back to the rooftop and Lucifer, that's when you started seeing brothers that were on leave from Iraq and Afghanistan. And then shortly you started seeing like a change. And I had to check a couple brothers. They was out there on that yo, what's up, yo, teaching Thai people to say nigga and all of this other stuff. And I'm like, that's the evolution of when it started going bad. It was the war in Iraq and Afghanistan. It was military dudes that haven't gone anywhere outside of the military, and once they got that leash cut off, they didn't know how to act. And now those people have become, now it's morphed into passport bros, which are a bunch of uncultured travelers who don't know how to act when they're overseas.
Now, I'm gonna have to. I agree with a lot of that Matt Neezy said. The part I agree with is, anybody, like I say, passport bros, in my opinion, is guys, you know what I'm saying, coming like leaving out the country for like experience or whatever. Just, you know what I'm saying, just leaving out of America. They might be just going, they're going really just to have fun. They may be going to recon some shit, but they really just going to have fun. And part of having fun is busting a couple nuts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know no man that's gonna go out the country and don't want to fuck them. Men ain't leaving out the damn city. If you go to another city in America, he want to fuck something. You know what I mean? So, and that's why I say it's a difference between being a passport bro and being a worldwide traveler in an expat. You know what I mean? Because then you're actually living out. You got to deal with the culture. You got to learn the language. Like Matt Neezy, he know a lot of time. You got to learn the languages to, you know, to these countries. You got to learn how to act in these countries. So I agree with him on that part of the passport bro. You're gonna be doing a lot of fucking. Whether or not you going out the country just to do a lot of fucking or you're not, but most of the time you're gonna be going to have some fun. And part of the male fun is fucking. Go ahead, Ace.
Salute for telling the truth, bro. Salute for telling the truth, man.
Yeah, I mean that's typical me. I mean, you could be cultured. You can go to places where they don't have, you know what I'm saying, those nefarious places, and then you could just want to interact with local, genuine women. You know what I'm saying? I like doing that. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes, they're afraid to do that. That's why you got those places, you know what I'm saying, the big three that's so hot right now. You know what I'm saying? Brothers ain't going nowhere else. You know, like me, I decided to go, you know, take a trip to Africa and shit, you know what I'm saying, see what this shit all about out there. But yeah, man, like Knack, man, like he brought back the memories, man. Rooftop bar, man. They used to have those fans in the corners and they blew like water mist to keep you cool. That shit, man, that shit used to be fire, man. That was the hot spot back in the day, man.
You ain't lying, bro. You remember there was a ring in a bar downstairs. I used to fight in that shit, bro.
Yeah, I remember that shit. I remember I seen the African dude out there beating up a Thai chick, man. And you know, I was out there, I was on some Captain Save Whole type shit. And you know what I'm saying, she let me smash for like 2 weeks for free. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, the dude was like, you being hella aggressive. I'm like, hey, bro, chill. I'm like, chill out, bro. Like, what you doing? And she's like, oh, thank you. She was so grateful, dog. She's like, oh, thank you, blah, blah. She's like, oh, this is my ex-boyfriend. He crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, for 2 weeks, man, I kicked the word her, man. Like, I used to show up at the rooftop bar, man. She'll have me a Red Bull and Hennessy waiting on me. And some cigarette. That's what I used to smoke. She's had some cigarettes waiting on me. Every night I showed up, she had that shit waiting on me. Because I tell her I'm coming around this time. But yeah, man.
Man, a lot of Nigerians, a lot of these women, a lot of these Thai women have their kids are from Nigeria. So a lot of Nigerians got a lot of bad, you know, they give, you know what I'm saying, the black people a lot of bad names over in these Asian countries, because everywhere, Cambodia, you know, they deep over there in Phnom Penh. Boy, I mean, they so deep. And they deep out here. This is mostly like in Bangkok. It's a few down here. But, you know, the women, you know what I'm saying? Because the women, when you talk to these women like from East Sun and other parts, they'll tell you, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, they really don't know the difference between Black Americans and a lot of other blacks, especially when they're dealing with the Nigerians and shit. And they afraid of Nigerians because they got a bad name for selling dope, beating the women, making a lot of kids from these Thai women ain't taking care of them, and blase. Did you notice that back then, Matt Neezy?
Brother, you took the words out of my mouth, man. I went to Sukhumvit. I was looking for a Jamaican restaurant with my cousin. It was his first time going out there. So we walking up Sukhumvit, and it was pure Nigerian slanging, you know what I'm saying, snow. And I'm just like, these dudes are making us look bad. I remember 10 years ago, I was in MBK. It was some other Nigerians, you know, trying to approach me on some bullshit. I'm just like, nah, I ain't the one for that. But if you do the research and you look on the news, you'll see that they have a really bad reputation. Now, when you take it to Pattaya, before back in the rooftop days, these dudes used to cosplay as FBA. They did it all fucked up. So the Thai women, they would know who was really a Black American from who wasn't. Now they're really just saying that they're who they are because the differences are very obvious to the trained eye. But
Yeah,
a lot
especially
of
when they
these dudes,
dress.
yeah, they try to dress like us, but it ain't even. They
Cool.
just get it all fucked up. Last time I was there, right? I went to this. I try to support brothers, even if they're Nigerians and whatever, right? So some Nigerian dude was like talking to me, trying to run some business shit, and at that point, I'm like, I'm checked out already. So some other dude came through, and he introduced me to the Nigerian dude, another Nigerian dude. Some dude was bleaching his face and shit. And this dude gave me a handshake and looked away when he shook my hand, like he didn't want to fucking shake my hand. Later on, I was in Flex. Who was in Flex? That fucking same Nigerian dude. So they have an animosity and a jealousy towards us, but they want to hang in our spaces and act like us when they can get away with it. That's why when I'm over there, like to keep it 100, if it ain't somebody that's FBA, I ain't really fucking with them like that, man, to keep it 100.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody been
What
peeping at, you know what I'm
classifies
saying?
FBA?
Someone that can trace their lineage to chattel slavery in America.
That's definitely me. My grandmother has photos of her on her knees being working at a slave house in North Carolina. My father, on the other side, our path goes a little bit different because he's from the Dominican Republic. But my uncles, I never really got in touch with my father. My uncles told me about all the, the stuff that happened in the DR too. Because they had slavery out there too. That's why they mixed.
But they ain't FBA though.
No, not an FBA because it's different. It's DR. It's DR stuff.
Yeah.
But there was some that left the DR and tried to travel to America, and there's a lot of them that came to America thinking that I don't know why, and they was actually thinking that we had it better because we're in America. Remember they used to think the streets were paved with gold. They didn't even know we're slaves there because we're there. They thought it was better, and it was coming there, and found out the hard way that it wasn't good. But I'm definitely there, and I understand that the foundational Black American stuff, and that goes into reparations and everything. Like me, I think reparations should come in phases. Definitely, we shouldn't just hand out money. That's a bad idea. That's a real bad idea. Because a lot of people will mishandle it. I think it should be in things like no tax free, no property taxes, free education, things like that. Specific representation in the government, checks and balances on police, stuff like that. But I understand.
All that stuff can be included, but at the same time,
Yeah,
man,
but
I got
drop
an
that
issue
check.
with
Cut the
what I'm saying,
check.
people trying to police how much money and who should get it. Who cares what they do with the money? If I want to go buy 20 goddamn Hellcats, shit, let me go
Right.
fuck off and buy goddamn 20 Hellcats. It's due. My ancestor,
But HB,
my ancestor was
my point.
old. You know what I'm saying? I still experience racism shit. Not like a couple years ago, I just had a case out here in California, man, with this white girl assaulted me and called me a nigga and damaged my car. She had to goddamn get my shit fixed. We still dealing with the shit. You know what I'm saying? So
cut the check.
But what I was talking
Just cut the
about, and
check.
the reason
Cut
why
the check.
reason why I don't like to say money, and my only reason is I want to make sure our great grandkids are still benefiting from the distribution process of reparations, to make sure that like if you do this with that, it's not just us. I mean, we got people in the past, and if they give us what they think they're gonna give us, the total estimate is actually $16 trillion. That's the peer-reviewed estimate of what we've earned from the government alone, not even concluding all the lawsuits from the murdering, the lynching, the rapes, and the so like. That's not even included in that 16 trillion. That was just slavery and a little bit of segregation. The grand total is almost what the United States is worth, which is I think it's almost 24 trillion. It's high. It is unbelievably high. And I'm thinking we should do phases to make sure that, you know, way down the road, great grandchildren are still benefiting from laws that put in place, exemptions, and qualifications. Like DEI is not exactly, that's a kind of a form of it, but DEI can easily be, you know, flipped on its side and you know, turned back to us because it doesn't have a strong enough foundation to be enforced, and it's improperly enforced in certain ways. They're not doing it right. That's why you see Fox News and everything also saying, like we do, the Elon Musk saying the reason why the boat hit the bridge is because of DEI, and because they let someone in because of their race and they weren't qualified, and they got on there and they messed the boat up when it was actually a mechanical error, and DEI only helps you get into school. And DEI makes sense. We look at only the qualified ones and make sure we include qualified Black people and Hispanics. And then you look at them. You got to make sure we're given an opportunity to get in. And the proof that that's actually something that's needed is how many organizations will you go into and there's only like one Black person or none? That's my point. That's my form, to make sure that we're given a put on an even playing field.
HB, do I have to do it or you gonna do it?
Man, go ahead, man.
All right, man. Look, brother. We gotta be on code with this FBA shit. It's about cutting a check, period, point blank. What we do with our money is what we do with our money. It tends to be people that either aren't FBA or half FBA talking about these other things. If you FBA, then you're FBA. But if you have, sometimes your alliances can be in the middle. And we call these tether talking points. What you're saying right now. And a tether is somebody who acts like FBA but ain't really FBA. So then the question would be, which one of your parents was Dominican?
My father.
So, well, is he really Dominican, brother, or are you a Black American trying to act like a half Dominican?
Mm.
Because I speak fluent Spanish, brother, and if your father was Dominican, you were raised by him, you would speak Spanish too.
So my father wasn't in my life. Right? I said that.
Yeah.
So your father was not in your life?
Yeah.
I said that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, listen, we still can get all these things done.
Y'all still cooking me though, right?
I'm saying that we still look, all those things can be implemented, but the check needs to get cut first. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking about, like, you know what I'm saying, kids years down the road and shit. That's gonna be a part of the goddamn package anyway. We talking about right now. You know, so we ain't talking about goddamn my great grandkids. I'm talking about goddamn right now. I want the check right now. But the thing is, it's just like how the Native Americans got shit. They need to cough up some land grants. You know what I'm saying? We got all this. It's so much damn land, unused lands in the U.S. So it's no excuse. It's no excuse to goddamn cut out some damn land. You know what I'm saying? But some people might feel different about that because they don't want to be relegated to reservations like Native Americans and shit. But you know what I'm saying? I think there should be some land grants and all that stuff like that. But the damn check need to come first.
Okay. Yeah. I understand the check, but I never canceled that out. Because remember what I said, the first thing I said was the first calculation without adding all the other stuff, the real bad stuff, was 16 trillion. I don't know if you ever looked at $16 trillion, but if they cut us all a check, it still won't scratch the surface of $16 trillion. Free college and tax exemptions and you know, all that other stuff, that adds up big. I'm just saying, make sure we do these things that carries down the road.
But I'm saying, yeah, that too. But yeah, also, I mean,
these laws will stay in place forever.
I mean, sometimes
free college and forever.
Yeah, man. Sometimes when people like non-FBA people, they kind of say like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna, you know, everybody's super smart when it comes to the numbers and shit. But typically, you know what I'm saying, they got money for everybody else. They got money to send the damn, you know what I'm saying, to the Ukraine people and shit. They got, you know what I'm saying, they got money to send to the illegal migrants that's coming across the border. They got money to you know, go to Israel and all these other places and shit. You know what I'm saying? There's no economical you know what I'm saying, studies done, or like, oh, if you do this with this much money, you know what I'm saying, it's going to bankrupt that. But when it comes to giving us money, all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, this X amount of dollars is going to bankrupt the United States. But shit, they got money to go everywhere else. So why is always why is always
why you on that?
Come to us?
They spent $2 trillion on an F-22 helicopter. I mean F-22 fighter jet. Shit, $2 trillion and then some. So you right about that. I mean, they got the money. They got the money right now. I mean, that's a fact. But there's some dudes who I don't want to get none, and all they do is the community.
And just like you say, oh, you worry about people fucking the money off. You know what that money gonna do? Is gonna go right back into the economy. It's gonna go right back into the economy. It's not gonna.
It's just hopefully it stay within our economy, our community. We got to keep it within our community. You know what I'm saying?
You know how we do. And you know how we do. It ain't gonna stay within the community.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it's no negative. It's really no downside to the damn government. You know what I'm saying? Giving us the money.
No, it's gonna go right back to them. It's gonna go right back to them. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got any more travel? You know what I'm saying? Topics y'all want to talk about out there? If not, man, I'm gonna probably close it on out, man. I know y'all probably got something y'all want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of travel shit. You know what I'm saying?
I know you got to follow that tooth, brother. You're going to follow that tooth.
Nah, man, I gotta give me something to eat. I'm hungry. I gotta give me some corn and salted egg, papaya salad, and get me some damn, probably some chicken, damn, pack a pow, man, a little rice, man. You know what I mean? Fried egg, man.
Hey, I do want to clear something up though. I do. Go ahead. I do want to live outside the U.S. one of these days, to be honest with you, but not no time soon. So
why is that? Why no time soon?
I mean, I love the U.S., man. You know what I'm saying? I love getting my money. So
no way he's a passport bro. No way.
So eventually, that's why I typically travel these places to learn the culture, all these different spots to try to get a feel like, okay, where I might end up leaving. You know, Thailand used to be on the top of my list, but when they started taxing this shit, I'm like, nah, you ain't finna be taxing me on my retirement and my VA benefits and all that shit. So I think that I kind of knocked that off the list because, you know, I am trying to find a place like when I get retirement age where, you know, it's like I can find a better quality of life. You know what I'm saying? You know, basically stretch our dollars like most everybody trying to do. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I'm not trying to go to these countries and get married and have no damn kids and all that shit, man. I just want to kick back, enjoy the fruits of my labor, you know what I'm saying, put in the hard work my entire life, you know what I'm saying, fighting for this country and shit and working hard daily, you know what I'm saying, take care of my kid and all that shit. So I just want to reap the benefits of, you know what I'm saying, all my hard work in life. And then also be able to leave her something. I mean, she gonna be good when I leave, you know what I'm saying, because my father, you know what I'm saying, he ain't have shit. When he passed, he ain't leave me shit. You know what I'm saying? He just left me a bunch of his bad habits. So, you know, that's something that I'm trying to change. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
yeah, my father wasn't there. I'm sorry, go ahead, my bad.
When I joined the military, I learned a lot of guys that was older. They put me on a lot of game and they taught me about finance and all that shit, man. So, you know, I picked a lot of that stuff up. You know what I'm saying? Being around, you know what I'm saying, real men. You know what I'm saying? So. I hope I can be able to pass that shit down to my, you know what I'm saying, to my kids. So
feel you. Final thoughts, real quick, brother Big James.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, you know, my father wasn't in the picture. My mother wasn't really there either. You know, I just had my family. I was just there, and they mistreated me too. So when I joined the military, it was like I finally have an opportunity to you know, put all this, you know, I done build myself up. I raised myself by looking at bad example and saying, I'm not going to be like you. I'm not going to be like you. I'm not going to be like you. Got myself, started getting my grades up on my own and everything. And I got to the military and started seeing these foreign countries. I never knew it was like that in these other countries, man. You know, I heard, you know, looked at little books and stories and everything. And it brought it, it opened my mind up to the world. And I realized that if I wanted to be a part of this big world, I can't just be like my normal norms from my old neighborhood, which is being hood and not really caring about nothing but myself. Now it's like every time I cross a brother, man, I want to look out for him. I want to give him the peace of mind. I want to say, yo, here's a better way to do this. Here's what I learned. Or if they're leaning over to tell me something, I'll keep my mouth closed and I listen. You know what I'm saying? I listen to everything anybody tell me. Even if you consider the village idiot, if you got something to tell me, I'm gonna listen. I understand what people look at the passport bros because it's been too much bad examples of people coming out there, doing it. But the simplest version of it is just dudes who just done with the West and they build their life in another country. That's the most simplest version of it. And HB's not, because that's not what he's doing at all. But if he does that, that's the branch we're going in. And if he does go out overseas 2-3 years from now, and the passport bro has become just a label of black men who move overseas and start a life, which it could happen. So you won't be able to move from the label of passport bros at all. You're just a black man traveling. And we didn't do anything about it. We didn't defend it, and we let them trash it. It will become, this is how black men are when they travel to foreign countries. That's what I'm trying to avoid. It doesn't matter what label we have, because I've said it time and time again. At the end of the day, the people who are trashing it versus the people who are trying to trash it from the outside, they are the enemy as far as our image. They're the ones who are hurting our image. We see dudes in our neighborhoods. We got the ignorants. We call them Pookies and Ray-Rays. And we got dudes that getting their stuff right. One dude going to Harvard, one dude going to the penitentiary. Both of them get out of 4 years. Who's going to get more respect in the hood? That's a problem. Right. And because of that, we got youngins saying, I don't want to be like you. You get no respect. I want to be like that nigga. That's a problem. And at the same time, while he's getting that state of mind, these foreign countries are being bombarded with all kind of bad images of us, and no one's putting in a big effort to clean that up or put positive images of us or fun-loving images of us. It's going to be a pot of cake, man. It's going to be worse. It's going to get to a point where we're going to have no countries that we can travel to. And I'm telling you, we have them right now. Italy, China, and Spain. Places that we have a hard time if we travel to. Even though we do got brothers over there, that's kind of proving me wrong, but at the same time, it's not enough. Not to convince me. Because if it's enough, I'd be convinced. Maybe I should go out there, and I wouldn't. But I'm really keen to the way they do things out there in India. China, too. Beijing is very Americanized.
Okay, before I get to your final words, McNeasy, let me get you a quick question there, McNeasy. What's the best place in Thailand, the best areas, best city or whatever, if you're trying to find a good woman? Because I didn't get you on the last show of Can You Find Love in Pattaya, which is, we said a certain percentage, very low, depending on your stand. But Thailand, period, as a country, what areas do you think you can find a good traditional woman, since you got a lot of experience in Thailand?
Traditional. I have to push back on that word of traditional. Okay. Since the advent of the internet, this whole traditional shit doesn't really exist anymore. If by traditional you mean someone that's going to be dependent on you financially, then obviously you go to the poor places, and when your money run out, then the traditional submissive shit runs out too. Oh. If you're looking for a wife, then you would go to a place where someone can also bring something to the table that does not bleed once a month, more than something that just bleeds more than once a month. What I'm saying is, real men don't just fuck with women because of what's between their legs. How's your credit? How's your business mind? So if you're going to do that, and we're talking from a Thai aspect, I would say Bangkok. Because these people are going to be busy. They're going to have shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Not just looking for a foreigner to take care of their 3 kids from 3 different Thai baby daddies.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's a big thing too, man. I'm a big proponent against, man. These cats go over here. They trying to, that whole traditional thing. Basically, you paying you paying to keep the upkeep of this damn woman and shit. That shit conditional, man. To me, man, that's the biggest goddamn simp and lame to me, man. You know what I'm saying? You going over there, you paying a damn monthly stipend to keep this woman around. You know what I'm saying? As soon as goddamn the money drop or anything goddamn happen, you know what I'm saying? Where's she gonna be at? Her ass gonna be in the wind. And that's a big thing, you know what I'm saying? I want to warn brothers about that type of stuff, especially over there in Thailand, man. I don't know, but I heard different about the Philippines. I'm not sure, because I mean that's not a place I really want to, you know what I'm saying, go. I just don't like the women, you know what I'm saying? They don't look bad enough for me, you know what I'm saying? But
I don't know. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You got to go. You got to go.
I don't like
saying?
pancakes, man. I don't like pancakes for breakfast every morning. But you know what I'm saying?
I mean, some of them guys, hey, I thought the Thailand women had pancakes until I came out here. Then I went to the Philippines and they got different shit too.
Man, y'all need to show it. Y'all need to
too.
show it. Y'all need to give a good example, man, because I ain't seen it. Nobody's providing a good example for me.
Nobody really ain't over there, really, you know what I'm saying, with YouTube channels that, you know, they all married, and you know, and then you got Tony on, he like to interview most of the lady boys and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? They need Hilltop over there. They know I'm gonna show the thick Asians with guns. They need me over there, man. Maybe I gotta go over there for a few months.
Yeah, my phone's about to die, brothers. Let me say my last piece if y'all don't mind.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Your final words, Matt Needs. Go ahead.
Yeah. First, I'd like to send a message to Tom Yum Lachan. I didn't appreciate that whole Richie Mack. I stayed a night at the fucking P. Diddy camp or whatever kind of bullshit he was talking. But I also don't jack no fake beef and none of that bullshit that homie was talking to you. You know what I'm saying? My shit is 100% authentic. So please don't lump me in to this fake contrived nonsense. Other than that, I'd like to say thank you, Hilltop, for having me on. I didn't promote anything as far as a fight is concerned because there's some business shit that got to be worked out first. Once that's worked out, I'm there with gloves on. That's it. But I'm not going to be talking about this and that and jumping it up and hyping it up because it just make it seem like some fake bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't do that. But thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And, you know what I'm saying, Tom, I don't jack no fake shit. And I wasn't at Richie Mack's P. Diddy party either, if he ever had one, which I doubt he did.
What the fuck was that about, man? I didn't even hear about
Yeah,
it.
Tom he's a funny ass dude, but he's like, yeah, Knock Weezy's weak. He was at the Richie Mack party and all this other shit. I'm just like, oh, come on, man.
There's one more thing too, man. When you see something like this, right? That level of gorgeousness. When I say 9s and 10s, I'm talking about that. She looks like that, and at the same time, her mind is right, and she's a good girl.
You froze, bro.
You froze. We can't see now. You froze.
Oh, my bad.
You been froze by 30 seconds.
Every time I do this, it freezes. I'm gonna hold it for a while.
You know what I'm saying? You froze, but you've been froze by 30 seconds, man.
Man, all right. Let me try this shit again. All right, here we go.
Man, shout out Mac, man.
You can see it.
Yeah, shout out HB. What up, man?
You froze, man. You froze, man. But yeah, man, I like to thank all y'all brothers for coming out, man. Thanking everybody for watching in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, they put some more people on, man. Maybe they'll come on the next time, man. My next actual live is going to be called "What's the Best Place for Passport Bros / Expats Worldwide Travelers?" What's the best countries for us to find traditional women / wives, man? So we're gonna talk about it, try to get brothers that have been all over the world. You know what I'm saying? HB,
Eastern Europe.
He's a worldwide traveler. We have Big James, but I'm gonna have a bunch of people in, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be able to really
I'll be on.
What's the best place for us, you know what I'm saying, for us brothers, you know what I'm saying? That we could get treated with respect and not get treated like a walking ATM machine. But you know what I'm saying, handle our manly duties and blase. You know
I heard about a spot. I heard about a spot.
Man, save it for next live, man. Save it for next live, man. We're gonna get it in, man.
We'll be all day on that.
Maybe Nack could see if he can confirm that or not next time.
Man, you know, I forget this Packer Power, man. and this this corn and salted egg papaya salad, man. I'm gonna check y'all out next time, man. Y'all go hit the subscribe button at HB Gone Global. Hit the subscribe button, Magnesia. Hit the subscribe button, Big James. I don't know what Big James channel is.
Yo, what's your channel, James? Because I want to subscribe to it. What's your channel, brother?
No doubt, man. Let me, because I keep messing it up. Give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta
and make sure y'all hit the like button for this live. Subscribe to Hilltop Traveling Everywhere. If you like Country's Black, channels, subscribe to my other channel, the Scoring Black Man Podcast, where we attack serious issues within the Black and urban communities from the street.
All right, I'm putting it in the chat now. And Mees, it'd be dope with me and you chop it up on a live, man.
Yeah, definitely. I'm open for all collaborations. Hilltop, that other channel sounds more up my alley than his passport bro shit. So I think I'm gonna have to subscribe to that too.
Oh yeah.
I talk about a lot of stuff. Race and racism is one of my topics I like to talk about a lot. But I talk about the passport bro stoop. I got some lives on there. It's a small channel. I don't have much on there, but my main goal was to do lives exactly like this. But my topics are very different from the people that I subscribe to, like Hilltop. We don't talk about different stuff. So you definitely want to do if he's you're bleeding over to your channel, your lives and everything, definitely be different. Because if y'all doing the same thing, that's not really fair, especially if y'all live at the same time. So I definitely won't do that. It's very different. Education, I'll talk about stuff like if you having little kids and everything, you should expose your kid to a babysitter that speaks a different language and let your kid grow up with a different language from birth. Things like that, you know what I'm saying? Like with stuff that we can do easily, but we don't do. Like me, my father's Dominican. I don't speak Spanish. Why? Because my mother didn't let me get exposed to it. And we had Latinos living right next door to us. Easily could have been babysitters, but that's here and there. That's what I'm talking about. That's the stuff I talk about.
All right, man. Thank y'all for coming out, man. Join us all next time, man. Until next time, y'all brothers be good, man. Peace and love, man. Abundant blessings.